So how much gold did we get last time? Because I didn't add it in.
70. I believe. Let me double check.
I didn't add it to mine either.
Give me a second. I'll open up the party. Yeah, 70 each.
70 gold? Okay.
Yeah.
And we all know that as soon as Zarni can find somebody.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as Sojin returns from selling stuff, he has already changed her quantity into 7 lovely platinum coins.
Well, she would have had him do all of her stuff, so it would have updated.
Oh yes.
So.
Yes. But so the only things that we did not sell from that haul, from the last couple sessions, were the Wyvern bracers, which we are going to be converting into armor for Arf. The silver ingot, which I have plans for. The wand that we just picked up. The Morning Star, which we are going to give to the smiths, so they could take it apart for the rune, and then use the rest for collateral for the armor. The dragon statue, made of a rare wood, that is in your inventory, Wandren.
Yep.
So I need to mark that one off. And of course the bracer of dashing. A bracelet of dashing, not bracer.
I do still need to add that one. I forgot to do that.
Luckily that's a...
Yep,
that is an item. Yeah.
I've got it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna clear out the list then.
Got it.
But yeah, as soon as Sojin is able to, he's going to be selling stuff and getting people their money.
Sounds good. Remember, art items, including like statues that you decide to sell.
Yep.
Or gems are full. Yeah.
Alright, we looked over the math.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Thank you for being good at math, Blasty, because
I suck at math. I'm just one of the people.
Thank you for putting in the work to do the math, because I would not want to.
Okay, let's just put it as Blasty is better at math than me, because yesterday I was trying to say that 17 plus 17 equal 24.
Aw, Pat.
To be fair, you were sleepy.
I was sleepy, I was tired because I spent the whole day cleaning. Right, Dad?
Oh, you're just sleepy because you're tired.
Oh, the missile is eepy.
There are some days where...
She's sleepy because she was not the one out in the garden running the rototiller.
No, because if I had been, we'd not be playing at all. I'd be dead.
Nah, don't say that.
There are some days where I feel like a bicycle. Because I'm too tired.
Yes, and they're both flat. Kind of like that joke.
You know that meme with like the guy that's like leaning back and everybody's like, "Oh!" Yeah.
Actually, speaking of air horns, happy 420, happy Easter, bunch of air horns, sparkly gif of like Jesus coming out of the boulder or whatever.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, the Easter thing I saw earlier that made me laugh is it's the shot of Superintendent Chalmers doing the "Good Lord, what's happening in there?" but he's pointing into the stone tomb.
Josh? Great.
Yo.
Where's Jesus?
where they're both dressed as centurions. Yeah, that picture's great.
Yes.
I put one up just for you, Dot.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta see.
I gotta see.
Christ.
Oh, that's good.
That's what's up.
The funny thing is, I should have been like, hey, Dad, I have a migraine. Go to the marijuana store and get me something. But no, I was like, I need an energy drink.
Well, with 5 of them within walking distance, it would be easy.
I know.
All right.
No, I ordered an energy drink and chicken McNuggies.
Hell yeah, nuggies.
It's like the opposite of doing weed.
I know. But when you have a migraine, you don't think.
Yeah.
We're lucky
don't
I'm like
think,
functioning.
even though-
All right. I see that we are live.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we are.
Okay, so shall we get started?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Hold up.
We're on
There's
an
currently an ad.
break. So
Oh,
we
okay.
got another minute of goofing off.
You know, this is when Grumpy comes in holding a bunch of pizzas and everybody else has set everything on fire.
Ow! Oh, ow! I was taking a drink of a soda.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about.
Ugh.
It's just like a poor halfling coming in, just like, hey, I got food for the party. And Yef is just looking up sad. oh, you know what my favorite Yef picture is? Hold on. Oh my god, like, I literally just realized that I said, Yef.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Let's go, Yef.
Oh, excuse me, what? Did you say, let's go Yef? Like, what?
No, Yef.
Okay.
Remember,
Like the
Lassie
name of a-
has that weird New Jersey Texan
Gotcha.
accent.
Also, here you go, just for you. Just for you, Astrid.
Hang on. That was
Yes.
great. Let's go, Justin.
A World War II captain's war helmet.
Poor little guy.
Give me a second.
I think he
got
expects to explode this episode.
We'll see.
I'm in danger.
I accidentally closed my roll 20.
It's all
It was
good.
an accident, I promise.
And that annoying little refresh button actually shuts it off.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Okay, so the aura's at the corner of my vision. Woohoo! Let's do
At least-
this.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Alright, do you want to
Look in
start
the
us
other
off?
direction.
Hi, everybody. I am Astrid. I'm the host of the stream. I play Zarni Greenblade, and our pronouns are she, they. And just for an FYI, this stream is no camera because I have an aura migraine. Yay!
The worst.
Anyway, passing it off to the DM.
You caught me in mid-chew, but hey, hi everyone. This is Fifi Squeaks. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the game's mistress. So I play everyone that is friends with or trying to kill the party. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it down to Sojin. Or to Blasty.
Hey, I'm Blasty, also known as Blastflight. I'm playing Sojin of Wind. Our pronouns are he, they. Passing it off to Dot.
Got me with a mouthful of food. Hi, I'm Dot. I play Troyka Aldorai. I use she, they pronouns. Troyka uses she, her pronouns. Passing it on to Wandren.
Hey. I am Wandren. I'm playing as Iskander Kastrioti. And our pronouns are both she, her. Passing it off to Grumpy.
Hello, I'm Grumpy. I'll be playing Jory Fourtoe. Both our pronouns are he, him. And I pass it back to the game mistress, Fifi.
Okay, and now that we're back, so last time a lot happened, and as always, I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and put yourself to 1 hero point, and let us begin. With that, I'm going to ask Sojin if you could please tell us what happened last time.
Episode 16, A Hoot in the Dark. Rumors that the troll called Hodolka was resistant to fire turned out to be a lie. After slaying this would-be troll king and his witch, the team returned to Stagsbane. What should have been a triumphant return turned out to be a sullen one. While the lords of Kastrioti were out stopping one raid on the barony, another force attacked the city. A single man and his owlbear struck down the local monument to the people and sent many merchants and guards to the medics. But who was this? A person from the Baron's past? Who knows? Alright.
And so, when last we left off, the party had made it back to Stagsbane, and Svetlana had told the party about the attack that destroyed the monument that that Troyka had built. Thankfully, though, the monument, there weren't too many, so this is basically just as the party arrives and was told about what had happened, and the, Svetlana looks to the party and says, thankfully, by the blessing of the hunter of Aristil, no one was too terribly injured. We managed to push back the beast. The beast fled, left the village 2 days ago, and currently we're waiting on word from trackers to see if they can find where they are, where it came from. Perhaps locating a den. But this was a massive owlbear, the largest I had ever seen. I'm frankly shocked that such a beast could even exist.
Can you point to a building and tell me which height it most resembles?
She looks around and she points to a hut. Because currently you're near the residential area. She points to one of the nearby houses and says, "The beast was at least half a head taller than that."
Understood. And its length?
Well, I didn't see it that close. I do know that Amiri was actually in town and fought against the beast, and apparently, she would have given chase, but the beast batted her away, and by the time that she made it back to the combat, the beast had already fled, and Harem had convinced her to make sure that the town was safe. In addition, there were monsters also roaming in town in its wake, that was led by someone, or so she said. I didn't speak with her much, but she can tell you more. I believe that she's in the in one of the houses in that district, pointing over to the housing area.
Well, we'll certainly go visit them. Okay, I appreciate your assistance in this matter. But one more question. You said that there were other monsters trailing the owlbear?
Well, yes. They were all animals. Wolves. I believe there were wolves. There were also boars and other animals, all being led by the person up top, the person that seemed to be leading them in the charge.
I understand. Thank you very much.
It's no problem. Is there anything that I can do?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm. She looks to you.
Troyka steps forward and asks, "What building did you point at?"
You forget she cannot see.
Oh, I
Not
do
in the conventional
apologize.
sense.
How do I explain this?
Yeah, let me go walk over to it. I'll just walk over to it. You can just follow
Iskander's just going to say about the rough height of how big the building is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That works too.
Troyka seems, in the aftermath of all of this, surprisingly okay. In that, and she'll even kind of explain to the group in the aftermath that a lot of the work that she makes is, even by her own account, ephemeral. After all, a lot of the stuff ends up either being small, like stone figures that usually get banged up on their journey anyways, or have literally been buried as an earth to play a prank on future visitors. So she isn't super bothered by this. She's clearly more upset about the fact that something that she made in the shape of someone, in the image of someone important to her, ended up getting destroyed. But she also seems just as willing to admit that, like, I could just do it again. Like, the most important thing is that no one was injured. Or that...
or very few people were injured.
Or very few people were injured, and as far as we can tell, no one was killed?
Do you ask about that?
Yeah.
Sojin definitely asked. And you're certain that no one was killed, just injured?
Well, I wasn't there for most of the fighting, but I do remember hearing some of the Kobold guards say that some people didn't survive. As a matter of fact, Chief Sootscale was one of the victims.
Did he perish?
Truly?
Truly. He's currently... yes. We've sent him to Grove of the Gods to see if Jod can resurrect them, but I do not know if that's within his means.
I understand. I'm sorry about that.
Yes. That's quite unfortunate.
It'll be great to miss.
He's a worthy ally. If we cannot resurrect him, we are definitely going to give him a proper burial in the way that the kobolds wish it.
Yes.
At this, Zarni's gonna disappear.
Oh,
really?
She's gonna go try and mend her patient.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sojin looks over to the group. Remember the druid from when this place used to be the camp of the Stag Lord?
Yes.
She's been working on trying to help that druid that was in the basement regain his sanity.
That's why
I
she's
see.
so grumpy when people wake her up.
Yep. All right, let's go talk with the Miri, and then I'm gonna go manage our supply drop and see if those smiths are in yet.
Okay. So,
Actually, before we do anything else, as they walk away from the last person, Iskander's just going to mention offhandedly, so that's the first useful thing that Harem has ever done here. Right? Right?
Yeah. That is. That's a little scary.
I'll have to thank him later. Anyways, that's it.
okay. So, where is everybody going? I know Zarni is going to be attending to the Mad Druid. Where are the rest of you going?
I guess to Amiri.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check
Before-
in with my cousin.
Okay.
Unless you two want to... Well, no, I need to talk to Amiri about the guy. So, yeah.
All right. So, who is going to? So, Iskander, where are you headed?
To Amiri.
Okay. So that's 2 for Amiri. Troyka, where are you headed?
She's staying in town. She's going to start working on the new monument.
Okay. So basically, you're going to be spending some time taking away the old rubble so that you can reshape it later into another monument, right?
Yeah, or just like getting a new monument put together. Yeah. So we'll say she's starting with like helping with the
Clean up.
cleaning process. I did have a quick question about my level up. If you have a second.
Sure. What's up?
I'm taking additional lore as a skill, as my skill feat for level 6. Can my additional lore be city planning?
You know what? I will allow it. Sure.
I thought there was an actual like feat that gives you that kind of a lore as well.
Yeah, the feat's called additional lore.
No. Like there was one where like it gave you gave you something plus the lore.
Not that I know about.
Yeah, I think that they generally just gives a single extra lore.
Yeah.
I can't think of a thing that does
Double
that.
check if there's anything I want more than that. But yeah, I might just take like. Troyka comes in and she's like, "Hey, I got my civil engineering degree from community college. I've been taking night classes. That's night with a K."
God.
Oh, I could take a feat for society.
Is that what you call it when Iskander and Troyka are in the same tent together?
Night classes, yes.
Ay.
But okay, so Troyka is going to be busy with that, and since that's a downtime action, we're just going to say that you spend the next few hours working on it today, and if there's any downtime, you can work on it on successive days. Sounds good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, you can remove me from the rotation while I eat the rest of my dinner.
That works. Alright, so let's go to Zarni real quick. So, where do you keep the Mad Druid?
I figure she's got like a special room in their hut.
Mhm.
Hut's not the word I want, but we'll deal with that later. Words. And like it kind of has him somewhat locked in, so that way, you know, he's secure and not hurting anybody.
Okay. And when you get there, you see that he is healthy enough because the bodyguard that you hired has been handling duties about like feeding.
Yeah.
And basically just making sure that he's healthy. He mentions that he couldn't get close to like help him clean, so he's filthy and scraggly.
Stinky.
But yeah, he's stinky. But
I'm in water.
Yeah, actually, I can.
but when he sees you, at first you notice that he seems angry and kind of bitey. But then when he sees you, he nods, calms down, and steps away from the door, almost as if he understands that you mean him well.
Yeah.
Much improved from the first times you were working on helping him.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can help this poor old man.
Okay, so what do you do?
She's going to sit down with him and, like, they're meditating kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And by connecting to her goddess and asking for her to work her will through her to mend this man.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do I roll?
Okay, so basically you're like tending to him and basically doing like both psychiatric stuff and like physical stuff. Okay, so I would say you can make a medicine or a relevant lore check.
Okay, let's just go ahead and do medicine.
Okay, so you spend the night tending to him, and you know, basically like conversation and like basic therapy techniques so that you can help him cope. And for the first time, he breaks. There's a breakthrough, and he looks to you and he says, "Stag Lord, son, where?"
He is no longer with us.
Green Lady?
Do you serve her?
He shakes his head. Son, Did.
Well, she is not welcome here. She is my enemy.
He nods. What now?
Are you well enough to travel?
He stands up on shaky legs, and he does manage to get across, walk the distance of the cell without much issue.
Do you know how to resurrect?
He shakes his head. I once knew. Son, hit, and he starts punching a fist into his palm. Lost much knowledge.
She would gently take his hands to stop him from doing that, and then I'm going to take you somewhere that will further help you recover.
And
she does have a look of, damn it, my plan didn't work. But she's still going to take him to Grove of the Gods.
okay. Okay, so when are you going to be leaving to go?
Oh, she's going to take off now. She had plans.
Okay. Well, keep in mind you'd been traveling all day, so
the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he nods and says, "Very well. Thank you."
You're welcome. And what's the guard's name again?
Ivan.
Ivan. Ivan is going to stay with you in the Grove of the Gods. Help you finish getting on your feet.
You notice that Ivan looks like he's about to complain, but then he just shakes his head and says, "Yeah," as if to say, "You know what? Never mind. It's not worth arguing."
Well, no,
I mean, she's paying it for her.
Not just that. She's going to up her price to how much inventory? She's going to hand him 4 platinum to do this.
Oh. He says, he immediately salutes and said, "Yes, ma'am. No problem."
That is
Jesus.
only for your food and your service, but it's also to make sure that he's fed and clothed too. That should be plenty.
Sure. All right. Nope. Yeah, sure.
That's 40. That's roughly 40 gold there,
Yeah.
right there. That's more than your average person's monthly salary.
Monthly, that's more than a year's.
No. I was saying in a big city.
I know what I said.
Yeah, it's a yearly salary. Yeah, I know.
No, but it's all cool. So, all right. So,
Well, she's been paying him like 2 gold a week. On top of that.
Yeah.
Well, remember, he had only asked for like
He was
6
at-
silver, and you up that to 2 gold.
Yep.
So you're okay with that?
Yeah.
This man has been gifted a huge chunk of change.
Yeah. And
Don't tell Jory you did that.
no, she wouldn't. Basically, she then looks him in the eye and says, "Also, this is going to cover your service fee for a little bit."
Then he says, "If would you like me to take him now? I can request a wagon."
Go in the morning.
All right. I just figured that you would want to deal with that owlbear.
You take him in the morning. I will deal with the owlbear.
All right. And with that, he says, "Then I'll be here first thing in the morning." And he turns and walks out. with a wave.
Yep. And a pep in his step.
Yeah, like as the door is closing, you just see him like do that thing where he jumps up and clicks his heels.
He goes, yippee!
Yeah, pretty much.
What was the name of the old man again? It was...
He never gave his name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because remember, the Stag Lord never bothered calling him anything. And he was not in his best mind, so he never said.
Well, just before she tucks him in, she goes, "Do you remember your name?"
He shakes his head. No. Son just called me father. Sometimes things that I won't repeat.
She's gonna lean down and kiss his forehead. Then we shall come up with a new name for you, and walks and then shuts the door and lets him go to sleep.
Okay. I'm going to reward you a hero point. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Alright. So, going back to the others, Troyka, since I'm going to deal with the larger party last, so, Troyka, as you are... What does it look like as you're moving, like, moving the rubble and helping with the cleanup?
She is pretty, how best to put this? She's being very personable with the other people who are around and helping. She wants them to know that they are... that while this is an unfortunate incident, and wants them to know that she will, redouble security and the like, but she also wants everyone to know that, life's going to go on, everything's going to be fine. So she's generally kind of light about things. So she uses her power to separate what's still usable, what's not usable, into its own piles that admittedly to everybody else might look a little bit odd just because she feels it out in a way different than everyone else does. So some of these piles might look a little bit strange, but she just kind of happily works.
Okay, and as you work, you hear footsteps behind you, and you detect it before you hear it. But you eventually they stop a short distance away from you, and you hear someone call out. I do not understand you, Baroness. Why do you bother repairing something that will just get destroyed once again someday? And you recognize the voice of Harem, the dwarf.
She kind of laughs and says that the road to mastery is through repetition. If it is destroyed 100 times, I shall build it 101.
You sound like my former brothers of the Church of Torag before I was cast out, but I still do not understand. What is the point?
Point of...
Because the monument had outlived its usefulness, so surely Grotus decided to bring the owlbear in to destroy it.
Then I shall build a new monument that is more useful in the moment. Or maybe I shall build one even more useless than that one, to see if it provokes an even larger owlbear. Does it matter? She's trying not to be like, what are you, a cop? Why does it matter? But she's still kind of like, why do you care?
If you're so down about it.
Let me play with my Legos.
I just worry that you're bringing hope to a people that will all be doomed one day.
I think that there are worse ways to spend your time.
Like being a depressed dwarf out for hate.
She kind of, again, just kind of laughs it off and says, let me put it to you this way. Do you believe in that you have some fated purpose that you are bound to from whence you were born?
There's a long pause. that stretches overly long, and then after a moment you hear the voice hear him say, "At one time I may have, but that time is long gone far away."
Okay. Well, let me tell you this. I don't. I assume that I am here through some pure cosmic coincidence, some great chance in the cosmos. And to that end, everything that I do is, in some great way, meaningless. It does not have a greater purpose beyond whatever I see before me. And that is, in a way, incredibly freeing. Does this matter? No, but because it doesn't matter, I'm free to do it. So, I will spend my time making 100 statues, 1,000, and watching them. And besides, it doesn't really matter if it gets destroyed by an owlbear. I can't even see it.
Another pause. The pause extends. And eventually you hear the footsteps walking a short distance away. You hear metal scraping against the cobblestones of the city. You hear more footsteps. And then you hear the sound of a shovel digging into the rubble. And it occurs to you that Harem has decided to join you in helping.
She very briefly has a very, smug cat grin, just like a real :3 looking face. She doesn't say anything, and before long, it just either if he wants to work in silence, she'll work in silence. If he wants to chit chat, she'll chit chat. But either way, she appears to be very appreciative to have some company.
Mm-hmm. And you have now gained 2 points of reputation with Harem.
Woo! Nice.
So, I will note that. Here we go, NPC influence ranks. And while I add that, going back to the rest of the party.
Well, Jory was going to go check in with his cousin.
Okay, you're right. So then let's do that. So, Jory, when you make it to the small part of town where your family lives, you find your cousins, and currently they are you can tell as soon as you step in that there's some concern, some obvious worry. But once they see you, immediately Blair and some of the other Samuel and Blair and some of the other cousins, some that you haven't even met yet, immediately run over to you and just shy of throwing their arms around you, because you hear Blair basically say, "No, don't hug. He might pick your pockets." But we're so happy that you made it. We were worried. What happened out there?
Me? Oh, nothing. Slew a couple of trolls. Got beat to crap out of. Survived. I'm back.
'Tis only a flesh wound.
And Samuel looks up and says, "Cousin, you talk like it's just another day in the park for you."
Well, it was. I went out, I picked on something bigger than I am, and got beat up for it. That's a normal day for me.
Well, I suppose so, but we're happy to have...
Why do you think I don't pick on you guys? You're not bigger than me.
Fair enough, cousin. Blair steps in. Jim, because I know why you came here, I'm assuming you just came in the town. We're all fine. We were as surprised as most of the town when the owlbear came rampaging through, but we were able to slip away and rescue everyone from getting underfoot. The owlbear seemed to be intent on causing as much damage to the town rather than focusing on any one of us.
Oh, that's good. Did you notice anything about this person that was supposed to be leading all of the owlbear and other Sundry monsters.
Give me a D20 check. Just a flat D20.
Okay. Where'd we go? There we are. I hit it. There it is. Okay. No.
No, unfortunately, when it happened, I saw the danger and I immediately swept up the small ones and took them away. And Samuel says, yeah, none of us were exactly armed, so we just beat feet. We did what Fourtoes always do. Get our Fourtoes out.
Yep.
You know, we really ought to do something about that ancestor of ours that cut his toe off.
Yeah.
How did that name stick? Anyway, that's a story for another day, I guess.
It is. We were just about to have dinner. Would you be joining us?
Of course.
Oh.
Well, we...
And
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we're good. Mary got in trouble.
How goes all the out of town activities that we've been monitoring?
There's not a lot to report. We did see that there were some trolls that were isolated, creeping about, but we sicked Amiri and Harem on them. Jathal even joined in on one of the hunts.
That's...
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apparently, they were. Amiri was surprised that both of them joined in. Harem said something about. Well, Harem didn't say much of anything. He just said, "Don't ask me why I serve the will of Grotus." You know how he does. As far as Jathal, she just said, "I know and this is like her impression. I know an elf who made me think that this town is worth doing a little more than sitting around looking pretty. I'll say nothing more." Apparently she's impressed with that elf member of your group.
She's probably impressed by any odd-looking face.
Oh. God, everybody's roasting people today.
Except Zarni, who's fucking just like, oh, little old man, I'm gonna take care of you now.
But, okay, so with that, there's not much else for them to say, so they say, well, come inside, kick off your shoes, get your coat off. Matter of fact, go take a bath. You smell like nature.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd probably smell like burnt dog fur.
I mean, probably.
I mean, remember,
Oh,
he
and
was right there with Arf.
Oh, and Arf, we have a new pillow for you to sit on.
little throne.
Yeah, a little throw pillow throne.
Arf deserves it. He actually got to bite a couple trolls.
Now here, take a bone, and they toss a bone onto the pillow for Arf.
No one's gonna call it the collar.
No, it was a funny, but
Okay. All right. Well then, after supper we can play pool.
Mm-hmm. And also, I forgot to mention it, but Troyka, go ahead and add a hero point, and also go ahead and add a hero point to you too as well.
Sweet.
Woo!
That was me, right?
Yeah, to Jory. Sorry, I thought I said your name, but I did not. But yeah. All right. So now going back to
anytime you get to pick on a Fourtoe for liking an elf. Yeah, it's fun.
All right, getting back to everyone else. When you arrive, you spend a little time traveling through the town, and in the middle of the residential district, you see Ekundayo currently engaging in training exercises with Amiri, and Ikundayo seems particularly focused and angry because mainly because you overhear Amiri call out, come on, you have to show some talent. How are you gonna fight off trolls if you can't even face me?
Amiri! Do not... You're in a class above a troll.
But not entirely wrong.
You're not wrong, but the boy has spirit, and he just got it in the right place.
And Kundayo immediately says, boy!
You don't know how old I am, do you?
Got a point there.
It does not. It matters not. Miri,
No, you're not a boy. You're a young man.
We came here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we came here to ask about the owlbear attack. To ask about any specifics that you can give us about the owlbear or the man who was leading that pack of animals.
Now this is something I want to talk about. Ikundayo, why don't you are you going to name your dog? Ikundayo shakes his head. No, it is dog.
Dog's a good name. Arf is a good name.
Well, no, our dog is not a good name. It is what it is.
We had
What? How did that happen?
I was cleaning up. It's okay.
Give me a second, guys. I gotta help Mom and Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he just popped out of chat here. Alright, anyway, continuing on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he says, it is not a good name. Dog is just what it is.
You'll figure it out. He'll earn his name.
Shush.
Yeah.
Let me handle
No, I won't. It is just dog.
Fix the ring.
And Amiri says, whatever. Why don't you go train some exercises and we'll try again tomorrow. Looking back to you two. So, Baroness, what do you want to know?
Well, first off, tell us about the owlbear and its handler.
Well, yeah. So the owlbear was massive. It was big enough that it could probably wield my great bastard sword, which I stole from a giant mind, in its own mouth or beak, I suppose. And it had this fierce roar that shook the trees as it moved. It was such a terrific fight. And there was this human that was that I saw commanding the thing, but I wasn't interested in it. I wanted to fight the big thing.
Well, I know you were not interested in him, but it was you said so, a man, human.
Yeah.
Any distinctive tattoos? Do you remember? Sojin actually pulls out a small book, pulls out a rather well done drawing of one of his former crewmates, Valormorn.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I kind of remember seeing that.
Well, if that is that...
Another one of your evil exes? Ex-crewmates,
yeah. He was the lookout, the man in the crow's nest. It's kind of funny that he turns out to be the man calling the shots for a bird.
Okay, so I will be back. I have to go educate my mother. BRB.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will give me a second here, guys. I will. Let me go and grab a picture here.
You're grabbing a picture of the crewmate?
Yeah, so you guys can see what he looks like.
Yeah. I think you can you post a link to it in the Roll20 chat?
Yeah, I'll do that in a second here.
I just need you to be quiet so that way I can get it done. Okay.
Ooh. No such luck.
Okay, here, give me a second here. Let me find it, because I know this is an actual Pathfinder image that I just chose to use.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. We're trying to integrate the Ring doorbell with our security system, and it's overriding things.
Oh.
The Ring, our new internet may be too secure for the Ring camera.
Okay.
That's a whack.
That's partially funny.
And stupid.
I mean, no, it is stupid, but it is still funny. But back to the scene, I guess.
Yeah.
Mind if I'm talking?
Yeah, go ahead.
There we go.
Yeah.
I found a link to a Pinterest page of it.
Works.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
What Valormorn looks like.
One
him.
of the
Okay.
extra mates.
Yeah.
He's just going to oh, Jesus. I forgot your name. Sojin.
Sojin?
Yeah, she's going to ask Sojin, was he ever capable of commanding animals before, of any size?
I mean, crows. He was but that's
no, I can tell you he was not.
Like Sojin believed he was able to control the crows of the crow's nest.
Okay.
It's like at most crows. At the time, at most crows. Never this. Though
I understand.
He talked a good game of all the birds he'd send my way.
So, what I'm gathering here so far is that this green lady is giving a whole bunch of your ex-crewmates boons of one kind or another. So the ability to control mud elementals for the last one.
No, that one was... That was Mother Vulture. That was part of the curse that Mother Vulture gave her.
That has nothing to do with the green lady.
As far as I know.
And is this animal controlling ability, is that related to Mother Vulture's curse at all?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know the particulars of their curses. I just know that she told me she cursed them, and she cursed me the servitude.
Alright.
16, that's a little scary.
It does seem, though, that this man, whether he's your ex-crewmate or not, it seems like he's controlling the animals, that perhaps they aren't necessarily willing to do these things.
Clearly.
I mean, Amiri, have you ever seen wolves walking alongside owlbears before? Bears walking alongside owlbears?
No. No, of course not. That doesn't happen. An owlbear would sooner eat an animal, or really anything else that was around.
Well, the other villagers described that they saw other animals following in its wake.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any other animals?
Well, actually I saw a few, but they were easily dispatched. Just a couple boars that tried to get in my way. They were not going to stop me from my hunt. I did hear that there were some others that went around the town, but I was here. Or rather, outside the monument.
Amiri, I would like to take you on this hunt for this. Hold on. For the man. We may, depending on whether or not the owlbear is aggressive towards us after it loses control, after the man's grip on it is lost, we may have to slay it anyways. In which case, we'll invite you to. But I would much rather that these creatures disperse into their natural environments rather than be destroyed.
I guess.
Would you?
I mean, hey,
but I'm hoping those are wild animals, so we can have a good, proper fight.
No doubt there will be. We'll have to break our way through some of them to get to that man.
Good deal.
He doesn't seem like the kind of person who would let himself, who would engage in combat himself.
Well, you're in luck then, because I was tracking, but Harem actually stopped me. Said that there were still beasties in town that needed slaying, and I guess that I should actually help people rather than just, having a good fight, so I did.
Very first good idea Harem's had so far. I appreciate you coming back to assist the townsfolk. I'm sure that anyone whose life you saved will be very grateful to you too.
Yeah.
If there ever are any great hunts, we will bring you along with us. That is something I swear to you.
All right, I'm holding you to that then.
Of course.
If I
Is
know
there anything else? Oh, well, you go first.
I was gonna say, failing that, we can send her back to the troll outpost just to clear that out. Because we did leave some there.
Yeah, guarding at the path upwards to the mountain.
Yep.
Anyways, shoot, what was I going to say? Right, are there any other details that you could use that you could help us use to track down this owlbear?
Oh, actually, now that you bring it up, there was something that I remember. Remember how I said there was that man?
Yes.
Well, I do remember that the man was holding a had this strange ring.
Was it like Sojin pulls out the ring that we pulled from the trolls? Something like this.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, it was green and kind of hairy.
Yeah. Okay, so he is connected to the Green Lady. Double dipping.
And also, when I was tracking, I think they were headed down to the southeast somewhere. Just past the river.
Would you mind pulling up the map?
Yeah, sure can. Boop, boop, boop.
So I can see what that looks like. So you're saying southeast, so into the Comlands.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been meaning to head out that way.
Indeed. We haven't explored so much of the east.
Do you think he was heading towards the lakes?
Possibly. I think it actually ran past the river, so maybe it went into the Camelands, and not sure how far it went. Might have even made it to the Selin Hills.
I'm guessing that's over here on the map.
Yeah, I'm about to make it
visible.
Boop. There you go.
All right. Well then, I guess we have a direction ahead.
Well, you just tell me when you're ready to go, and I'll join you.
We'll be heading out in the morning. We're arranging. I have a feeling we have a few things to arrange.
So you don't need any supplies? You've got everything you need?
No, I was saying we're going to be doing some. Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Oh, gonna talk. Do you know if any from envoys from people from Brevoy came? We were actually looking for something.
Well, there was a smith that came.
Exactly who we were looking for.
Yeah, just 3 days ago, and they'll be here for another 2 weeks. And I think I remember a jeweler and a scroll merchant they came by. There was an alchemist too, but the alchemist had left towards the Grove of the Gods yesterday. Didn't feel safe after the attack.
That's fair.
I'm surprised that anyone would stay after that as well.
Alright. Well then. If that's all, we'll let you know when we head out. It'll probably be in a day or two.
Alright, well, you just let me know.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right now, I need to go talk with the merchants. Pull down supplies pull down things so we can get supplies. He looks to the horses who are currently weighed down with the supplies that we took.
Mm-hmm. From the troll keep.
Yep. Alright. My estimate, he looks talking to Iskander. Look at my estimate. Everybody's about to get about 70 golds worth of funding.
That'll be a good windfall for us. I could buy some upgrades to my gear with that.
And hopefully, with the Smith in town, we can actually get started on that project for ARF.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have him. I'll ask him to strip the Thundering Rune from that weapon, and then take the rest of that for payment. That's a very rare material on that mace.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
All right, so go ahead.
Actually, remind me what we're doing with the mace.
Using we're basically, because it is such a price-heavy item.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you want the lightning rune off of there.
Yep, that's the Thundering Rune, indeed.
Yeah. So even if we take that off, that leaves it as a +1.
Well, since we're talking like game mechanics, I guess is this scene concluded?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, so both of you go ahead and get a hero point, and so this is for everyone. But what are we going to do for today's downtime? What would you like to do?
He's kind of just going to start training the local population.
Okay, as discussed, so that's what you're doing. And Troyka, I know, is helping to clean the rubble after schooling Harem. And
Sojin is gonna talk with merchants, make the sales, and then go talk with the smith.
yeah, and obviously, while this was all going on, Zarni was tending to the mad druid. So, like, you're still busy with that. So your day is done.
Yep.
So that leaves, and Jory is spending time with family. So that leaves, I think that's everybody. Am I missing anyone?
Nope, that's everybody.
Okay, so one day passes, sales are made, and you can restart. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so we set the smith on the project for the armor for ARF.
Well, actually, it seems that when you go to visit the Smiths, you're quite surprised to find a small company of Smiths. And yeah, because it seems that each of them are wearing like the insignia of the House Aldore. And they explained that once they learned that you had made a request, Jamandi had put in a special request to basically have a small team of smiths visit the town. They can only be spared for 2 weeks, but basically that means you can have up to 7 projects worked on at the same time.
Alright, so we have 2 projects. We have the main project of the armor for ARF. The other one was moving and attaching the rune for Iskander.
Yep.
Is there anything else? Anybody else need runes or things attached to things?
I want to upgrade my dagger.
Okay, so
what do you mean by upgrade? What would you like to do? Like, what kind of what does it have on it?
Right now, it just has returning.
Okay. Well, doesn't it have a +1 as well?
Let me check here.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah. So what you're looking for is a striking rune, then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, by the way, just so that you know, every project will take, if you have the rune, you won't have to pay any extra, but you will have to pay 1 gold per day of service, because these are master level smiths that are doing these projects for you.
Not a problem.
Are we just going to pay them 14 gold for the time that they're spending here?
Well, this is they've been paid to come here. You just have to pay them if they're going to do anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right.
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say the armor. Yeah, the mace covers everything for the armor. Because that's a ridiculous amount of gold off that thing.
Yeah. So that you know, Jory, the striking rune will cost you 65 gold pieces.
Which you just got 70 gold.
Right.
Okay. So then you can spend it and 1 more gold, and they'll install it onto your dagger. Is there anything else that... actually, I'm going to go with each person one by one. So, Jory, you're just focusing on getting striking for your dagger, correct? Jory?
Yes.
Okay. Were there any other projects you wanted?
Well, Sojin's making arrangements for the armor for Arf, so...
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that.
Other than that, armor for me doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless we can find something really light that doesn't impede my movement.
Well, you could get runes onto your armor. Keep that in mind. But armor runes are very, very pricey.
Yeah.
Because 160 gold for the most basic one.
Not yet. So yeah, I think that's all I need is to upgrade that.
So the old man is now named Var Greenblade?
Yep.
Nice.
She gave him an orc name, but...
He's earned it.
Yep. No, she's basically adopted him into the clan.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I forgot to change one thing for the critical. Okay, so I've just upgraded your striking returning. Well, that was a bad roll, but yeah, it's been improved.
Oh,
okay.
That's beautiful.
Alright, so that's been done. And so we're done with you. Troyka, is there anything that you're asking any of the smiths in town or any gear that you're looking for?
I just had an idea about something, but I need to look it up real quick. Do you mind coming back to me?
Yeah, not at all. Alright, so going down the list, Iskander.
Alright. So, Sojin is organizing, what was it? The Thundering Rune for her armor. For her, sorry, oh Jesus. For her lance. Does...
Excuse me.
Oh, shoot, what was I going to say?
It'll take 2 days to do that. Basically, you'll need 1 day to remove it and then 1 to install it.
And that'll be 2 gold?
Yep.
Alright. So she'll pay that. And the other thing is she wants a reinforcing rune to be applied to her steel shield.
Okay. And do you have a reinforcing rune?
No, we'll have to buy one.
Okay. So a reinforcing rune, a minor one, will cost you 75 gold pieces.
Yep.
And then you'll have to pay 1 gold to have that installed.
Alright, so that's 79 gold in total? Or 78?
78, yeah.
Yep, okay. Yep, I'll pay for that.
Okay. And I'm assuming, are you guys getting rid of the Darkwood Mace?
Yeah, that's what's paying for the majority of the ARF affair.
Okay.
I know that's
so
like over even though it's like we're only getting half value on it, it's still like over 1,000 gold still. I remember what you said.
Yeah, double check for me if you don't mind. Jory, for you, do you want it to be fashioned into light barding or heavy barding? Here's the difference. Heavy barding will give ARF a -10 speed penalty, but it'll be +3 to armor class. Max dex cap 3. If you go with light barding, it'll be a 5 speed penalty, but +1 armor class.
Let's go with light. He needs to be maneuverable.
Okay, so on top of the cost for working the material, because obviously that's a heavy-duty project, basically that'll be 7 gold per day that they're working, and they'll need 2 days to work on it.
Base. It's with the +1 rune still on it. That Morningstar's price was 540. So that's that's 700 gold there.
Yeah. So you can 700 gold, you can handle that, but yeah, that'll be 14 gold, and then you'll have to pay another 10 gold, so 24 gold to have Arf's armor, and I'll update Arf sheet.
Yep.
Okay. So is that it for you, Iskander?
Mm-hmm. That's everything.
Okay. And you can update your own gear for the Thundering, right?
I am adding the reinforcing rune right now, and I'll add the Thundering to my lance afterwards.
Okay, so let me see speed. It'll be speed 35, and max dex is, I believe, 3, which is fine because that's what it has. Okay, cool. No, 5. All right, so there we go. ARF is updated. All right, Sojin, anything you're looking to have the Smiths make?
Actually, could I have them add that silver ingot, right? Can I use that to have them silver one of my weapons?
Yes. So let me just check.
Right.
They. Would you like it to be low grade or standard grade? The difference is that low grade, it can only take runes up to level 8.
Yeah, that's fine. It's basically, this is my backup weapon. It's what I'm silvering.
Okay. So in that case,
yeah, we're putting it on my orc knuckle dagger is what I'm silvering.
Okay. So that will cost, since you already have the ingot, but they do still have to reshape it, obviously. They will charge 44 gold plus 1 gold per day.
So
basically 45 gold total.
That works for me.
Okay.
That brings me down to 44.
Do I have to invest in a shield if it's reinforced?
No. No.
All
right. So is that it for you, or did you want anything else? Because I know you wanted to. Go ahead.
At the moment, that's it.
Okay.
But what you were saying?
I was going to say, because I know you wanted to go to Grove of the Gods to talk to the alchemist to pick up some potions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alchemist has potions up to level 4, so you can just make purchases, and they can make that for you. So
Right.
I'll let you figure that out.
I already did the math on that. I bought myself 5. Using my 70 gold, I bought 5 of the mid-grade, the lesser healings. So I'm top up on that. What was it that you were looking for, Jory? Which ones?
I want at least 4 middle and 1 high.
So that'd be... So you're talking about lesser and minor there?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so that's... You said 4... That's 8, 16... 24.
24 gold?
Yeah.
So, I'll let you add that to the sheet. And Zarni, is there anything for you?
Astrid?
Helps if I
You're
unmute
muted.
myself.
Wee bit.
My answer was no.
Okay, not any spells?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So, was there anything else that anybody needed?
No, most she would have done was make sure that there was enough clothing and food supplies for the old man.
Yeah, and he did. The bodyguard made sure that he was washed and so that they could travel safely.
Washed, cleaned, and freshly shaved.
There you go. You have your potion set now.
When your goat is washed.
All right, just checking in. Troyka, did you need more time?
So she is okay, she's shopping around, but she needs something that isn't a that isn't like a crafting item. She's actually in the market for hirelings.
Oh, what are you looking for?
She is looking for she's looking for retainers, actually. Specifically, she's looking for a crafting retainer and potentially like a housekeeping retainer.
Okay. Well, there are people in... Go on.
Which she might even just like reach out to Jamandi and ask if she has I don't know, labor connections.
Well, you could, but you actually do find people in town that are. You said a crafting retainer and basically a general retainer.
Yeah.
There are some that can help you. So basically, what they can do, you could hire a retainer for a hireling for 4 silver piece a day, and that would be a skilled one.
I think skilled is 5. Very minor difference between the two, obviously. But...
Oh no, you're right. It's 5 silver. You're right.
Yeah. She is.
I misread.
She is willing to pay 5 silver pieces so long as they are willing to. Yeah, she kind of puts it out for very clear. That's like looking for a personal attendant. Need someone who's capable of handling the housekeeping, being on hand, etc., etc. But yeah, she is.
God, Mary.
Okay, and I'm assuming that you want them to remain in town then, or did you want somebody to come with you?
Do we have permanent housing at this point?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're the roller, so of course you have permanent housing.
Okay, I kind of figured. So
the town hall, I think, just like an extension of it.
Well, the town hall is, yeah. So each of you has a room at the top level of the town hall, but unless you opted to get your own personal room, personal home. I know Zarni has a personal.
Yeah,
I'll just
the
crash at my
farthest edge of town as possible.
Totally tsundere.
Well, she
Not
has
like
to
I
keep
want
an
to
air
make
of
it
mystery to her.
Fair. But you do find some people that are willing to help you and offer general crafting, and I'm assuming that you're basically looking for somebody who's trained in society to handle like certain like writing letters or handling mail, that sort of thing.
It's that, and also so at this probably like Iskander has probably been the person who's seen it, that Troyka has been working on new impulses. Like, she's been working on new some of her new kineticist abilities, but a lot of them leave her just absolutely exhausted after using them. So she is trying to find someone who's be willing to maybe just basically she's looking for like a maid or a butler. Like, let's be real.
Okay. Yeah, totally. So you do find a maid or butler. It's your call. We can make tokens later if we need to. But basically you find one who's a general crafter who will check in on you and handle any tasks and make any repairs around your building. Basically whatever you tell him to do. And he'll be on retainer for 5 silver piece a day. The other one is basically a general maid, butler, whatever, attendant who specializes in that. So I'm going to say...
we'll be looking for skilled quality for both of them, just because a skilled hireling has expertise in a skill, and she'll probably want one that is that has, like, I mean, expertise, if it's just crafting for, like, cooking is, like, good enough.
Yeah. So one will be a general cook and repair person, and the other one will be basically attendant. So I'm going to say that because this is a very specific thing, I'm going to say they are skilled in society and medicine.
Perfect.
All right. So and you can just pay however much ahead you would like.
Sure. Let's see. Considering that it is.
It is.
So it'd be 10 silver pieces a day, and then 30 days in a month. So that would be 300 silver. So that's like 30 gold pieces per month then for both of them?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pay the 30 gold now just to have them both on hand.
Okay. And you can just mark that on your sheet as an extra that you have. And we'll figure out like any names or whatever later.
Yeah. So like initially I was looking at the, I was like, oh right, they're just like accessibility items, and I was like, how much would it cost to just give Troyka her sight back? And I was like, oh, it's 5 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
Let me think on that. But what else would I rather? What else do I want? It's like, okay, I'll just get some retainers for now. So yeah, I'll just mark them down as allies.
Sounds good. All right. So we're gonna, since it sounds like you took advantage of the extra smiths, and that'll take 2 days. So let me just mark that in the calendar.
Yep.
And in the meanwhile, was there anything else that the party wanted to take, like getting extra food or whatnot? Oh, and it is now the 21st of Saranith, and in that, the Kobold Scouts have returned, and they are immediately. The General Akros calls you to join him in the town hall to discuss their findings.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. All right, and everyone who's in attendance, guard, tell them what you found. And the kobolds basically nod and they mutter amongst themselves, and then they look towards your group and they say, it took us a bit of time, but we followed the owlbear, and we eventually found a lair, a mountain that's near the Selen Hills, just on the river. Well, not a mountain, one says. No, it's not a mountain. It's too small to be a mountain. You couldn't even make a proper mine from it. It's more like a village. Not a village. A hill.
A rise in elevation. Okay.
Yeah, and they immediately snap to their attention when you just stop them from arguing. They say, "Yes, it's just on the river, just as it turns to the north." And they point out, it's H4, which is here.
Sojin dutifully marks that down on his copy of the map. Alright. And, did you see the human that was leading it before?
We saw it. We saw him going inside of the mountain, but that's about.
That's good enough.
It's a hill.
That's good enough. He entered the place. That is all I need to know. Now, have you heard anything back about Soot Scale?
We just got back. Is Soot Scale all right? You find that no word has come back from the Grove of the Gods quite yet.
All right. Looks like shall we head over to the Grove of the Gods first before we head out? Then.
That's up to you, but
If you choose to go to the Grove of Gods, I won't stop you, but I'm going to stay here and keep on training the militia.
That is fine with me.
We will send word if they are unable to resurrect him, so we may properly bury him.
Now you were saying something that we interrupted. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's all good. Sacro says, if you wish, you can do so, but I will remind that we managed to fend off the owlbear once, and there's no telling if it'll attack again. So I would personally urge you to deal with the matter at post haste. If you wish to, then we could send one of us to handle Sootscale. But if you think it's best for you to move on, then you may. But that's just what I think. And Svetlana, who is listening in, says, No. Sootscale and the Sootscale kobolds were the first people that didn't come from Brevoy to join the kingdom. The barony. So of course they should check on him personally. And attend to funerary duties if they can't. And Acro says, this is a mistake. I don't think you should do that. And you can tell there's a disagreement between them.
Hey, Comet, we're not all going. This will be just me and Zarni. We will go and check. It will just take us a day.
A day back, wouldn't it?
General Akros, if I can say something to reassure you, even while they're gone, they may be able to purchase some important goods that we wouldn't be able to get from here. Scrolls, potions, the like.
Indeed. If you know of any supplies you need picked up from there, I'd be happy to get them for you.
One lesser healing potion for myself. And Iskander's hands him the 12 gold for it.
Very well. I will get that for you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, if that's what you wish to do.
Okay, I just realized I did have one more item I wanted to purchase, but it is incredibly minor.
Well, what is it?
Does anyone here is there any merchant here who can sell or craft sunglasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Troyka wants a big pair of sunglasses. She wants the where your words can't hurt me. These shades are Gucci glasses.
Oh my god.
Sure. We'll say one silver for a common pair and 5 silver for a fancy pair.
We're going 5 silver then. She wants like a visual indicator to try and help like establish for people like, hey, reminder, I can't see shit.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Also, she thinks she looks cool even though she doesn't know what she looks like.
Her pants have gone backwards this entire time.
The worst part is I can picture the group trying to get the familiar into places by saying it's Troyka's seeing eye. Shark.
Extremely possible, yes. She is not beyond playing on her disability either for like personal benefit or as a bit. Again, see her looking the wrong direction every time something's happening.
Alright.
Okay. So is there anything else, kobolds? And the guard shakes their head. No, it's a large hill. We did scout it out, and there appears to be 2 entrances. One that the owlbear used, and one in the rear. We didn't dare venture inside, though.
That is fair.
Were you able to find the man? The human...
Right. They said that he went in.
He went in? With the owlbear? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright, and with that, guardsman, you are dismissed. Okay! Okay! And they just kind of lizardly foot out. Tip, tap, tip, tap, tip, tap. So, Barons, Baroness, what is the plan then?
Alright. We're gonna spend one more day in town here, and then head on out. Oh, 2 days. Back and forth, yeah.
Okay. So then that's 2 more days of downtime. Obviously, Zarni and Sojin are going to be busy, so I'm going to ask everybody else, what are you doing over the next 2 days downtime?
Let's... continuing to train the militia.
Okay. Troyka?
After she has finished with however much she is planning on doing with cleaning, she's mostly cleaning the monument and working on the new monument, and then also training her hireling in whatever she is
being trained in.
Yeah, learning what her needs are, etc., etc. She is looking. Was looking initially for someone who is young and ambitious, and possibly even willing to helpful enough to keep her on her toes in some ways. So she is happy to take time to see to it that, like, look, I am a baron, or a baroness. If you stay with me, you will absolutely go places. However, I will require your absolute undying devotion.
Oh my.
So, consider this a possible career progression power move. She's retaining more of... She's starting to regain more of her more of her memories and is beginning to remember that she might have been at one point, quote, hot shit.
Oh no!
Also, craft NPC parentheses Windowog. I'm joking.
No, yeah, for real. No, absolutely.
I mean, okay, I'll do it. I'll...
Maybe not literally a spider person, but someone who craft NPC brackets Otis.
I mean, I'm down for spider person. I am slowly moving out of my spider phobia. Please,
Okay, so she's a spider cat.
Well, yeah, and it was mostly memeing.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question about hirelings.
Okay, shoot.
Can you get a hireling who's trained in a lore instead of trained in a skill?
Yes.
That is a researcher.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just on the page for this. Yeah, there is a special hireling specifically for lore, and it's a researcher.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right, thank you. I won't get one right now, but I'm going to look into that for the next time.
Okay. So, Jory, is there anything you're doing for the next 2 days?
They're definitely more expensive. They're like 4 gold at the bottom per day.
Yeah, if you want, that is if you want like the maxed out one who has like
that's a level 1 trained researcher.
Oh, what's the tier above expert but below legendary?
Master.
Yeah, they can get a master lore person, but yeah, to have them on staff. I mean, okay, those are intended for being like, hey, I'm going to hire you for a week and you're going to help me with a downtime activity, and not you are going to just be on retainer forever.
Or alternatively, you're the king of Patax.
True. I am at the point in this campaign where I have unlimited money. I've started typing in another brick in the wall over and over again.
Yeah, like, it's a very funny thing, but the Kineticist is a very gear-light class, and she doesn't even need, like, spell scrolls like Zarni does, so she has the least need of money in the party.
Yeah, I started looking into it partially because I was like, what the fuck do I even buy? And I was like looking at what other people playing Kineticist do. And they're like, yeah, I don't know, get some consumables, hire some hirelings, buy really niche magic items, play the stock market, I don't know, do whatever you want. You don't have to buy gear.
Yeah,
I have a lot of razors.
And that's why Zarni was able to give the guy like 4 platinum. She's sitting on a lot of money.
Yeah, but you need to buy spells, so you actually have a use for money.
Start buying onion futures.
Iskander shows up at Astrid's hut one day and just starts begging for money. we'll play guitar for money.
Well,
meanwhile,
remember, Zarni has basically got Iskander teaching her society because, well, she comes from an orc society. This society does not society for her.
Does not compute.
What were you saying, Jory?
Jory is going to stay in town and train the horses for the militia to be more than just a horse.
Yeah, now that he's a beastmaster, he can do that shit.
I'm afraid that this militia won't have access to horses. They're all infantry.
Yeah.
They don't have access to horses.
There are several horses that we have.
Yeah, we still have Riker and
ourselves.
Riker and Picard could use some training.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. But okay, yeah. So you
said Riker and Picard.
Yeah, remember when at the
Stag Lords.
I don't.
The 2 orders for the Stag Lords, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in my defense, that was how many sessions ago?
A long, long time ago in a galaxy far away.
Far away.
But all jokes aside. So okay, so that's what you're doing. Just to cover real quick, the orcs. When you make it to the Grove of the Gods, you check in with Jod, and Jod shakes his head and explains that unfortunately he does not have that level of power yet to cast that spell, and so the best thing to do would be to bury Sootscale in a manner that is befitting the kobolds, He isn't sure what that is because the kobolds are primarily in Stag's Bane. But he did cast a spell to basically
Preserve.
kind of to preserve the corpse so that it can be, so that it won't rot. So, and he's already arranged transport back to Stag's Bane with a letter basically explaining his findings.
All right.
We will take him. We will go with that letter and that transport. We are heading back anyway.
Very well. And
Zarni's going to also hand over the letter of introduction for Var.
Quick question. What was the Chief Sootscale's name again?
Sootscale?
Oh, just Sootscale? Okay.
Yeah. He took the tribe name. He did not have a personal name.
Exactly. He gave up his personal name when he became chieftain. So the next chieftain will give up their personal name. So in either case,
I vote Troyka as the next chief.
Absolutely.
I mean, honestly, Troyka is officially a chieftain, and actually, no, I'm actually going to cover that in a moment because good idea. So I'm assuming that you're going to spend some time purchasing supplies like potions, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and any scrolls you want, you can just purchase that. Bada bing. So I'll let you handle that. Meanwhile, back in Stag's Bane, some of the kobolds will stop you in the middle of your duties, Troyka, and say, Baroness, can we have your ear?
Of course. I always have a moment for my kobold. There you go, kobold companions. That was a me brain fart, not a Troyka brain fart.
No, fair owugh. And they say, as you know, the chieftain Sootscale fell in battle against the owlbear, and we are not sure if they can resurrect him in Grove of the Gods. But we convened last night for a council, and decided to ask ourselves, who of us can become the next Chief Sootscale of the Sootscale tribe? And since you did bring us to this village, and since you have been very kind to us and are as good as kobold as one can be without scales, we ask, would you be willing to be the next Chief Sootscale of the Sootscale tribe?
There's like a brief moment of like her having to what did you just ask me? But then like as like the wheels start turning, she smiles and says, I would be honored to. And she crosses her arm over her chest in a salute and says that I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Sootscale tribe not only survives through this dark hour, but thrives into the future.
Then, if we get word that the chieftain has passed, then we will prepare the ritual so that the new chieftain may rise.
She says that to keep her informed, and also that she will do everything that she can to see to it that the chieftain does return to them. That while she is obviously honored to have been thought of for such a position, she also is deeply, everyone likes the current chieftain. She likes the current chieftain. She doesn't want him to die, especially on her behalf. So she will do what she can to make sure that they are taken care of one way or the other.
And they have no doubt that you will do so. So they are thankful, and they say, very well, we shall leave you to it then. Thank you. And with that, they will take their leave.
Woo!
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, they're in for a shock.
No. I suspect the Sootscales are very pragmatic.
Very true.
Alright, so, with that, Is there anything else that the party wishes to do before the orcs return to town?
No.
Okay, so in that case, another 2 days pass. It is now the 23rd of Serenith. So, what will you do now?
Well, we are riding back into town with.
So Zarni's going to be at the head of the caravan carrying Chief Sootscale, and the entire time she's singing / chanting like an orcish song, basically honoring Chief Sootscale.
Yep.
A funeral dirge.
Yes, that's the word.
Sojin is in the back, providing the underlying sort of throat singing bass line to the song. It's kind of scary how long he is holding the notes without seeming to breathe.
Like, the only one I can think of is the one from Lord of the Rings.
Breathe.
Yeah.
I actually do have a sort of funerary song if you're interested.
Sure.
It's an Italian one. I only remember the first few lines, but it goes like this. Oh, come t'inganni se pensi che gli anni non hanno a finire, bisogna morire. Bisogna morire, bisogna morire. È un sogno la vita che passi gradita, è breve giorire, bisogna morire. Non val medicina, non giova la china, non si può guarire, bisogna morire. Bisogna morire, bisogna morire. Anyways, that's like that.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That really was.
It was better than me reiterating Lord of the Rings, so good on you.
Thanks. No, I'll link the song in chat.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.
Alright. Moving forward.
Okay, so then what will the party do now? Actually, once you arrive, obviously the kobolds sense the import of what happened, and one of them turns towards one of them. I'm assuming that Troyka, you were there to greet them when they arrived?
Yeah.
Okay, so one turns to you and says, I believe that's the sign. It seems that the old chieftain did not make it. So, as we discussed, you are the new chieftain.
What is customary in these times? How do we mourn the passing of a chieftain?
Well, when a kobold passes, at least a kobold of the soot scale, we bury them deep into the earth, so that they may receive the blessing of Old Sharptooth. And then the rest. Mm-hmm. As for you, we have a ritual that we'll need to prepare for. It'll take a week for us to prepare, so when you're ready, we'll make it official.
So, yep, I will be here, and I will organize for the burial. If nothing else, I can deliver him to the earth myself.
Since you can, if you could do that, then that would be a fine send off. I brain farted. That was me brain farting, not the character.
Yeah, she is absolutely down for that. She will, when the time comes, she will bury this kobold deep within the earth.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. All right, so what will the party do? Because obviously Troyka is going to... Troyka, would you like to describe it real quick, like what this looks like? Because obviously the kobold. This is what happens. The kobolds basically find the body, which has been preserved and placed into like a small little casket kind of thing, a kobold-sized casket, and they pull it off of the wagon, and they take it outside of town, and they wait for you to arrive. They're in a circle and they're singing songs about Old Sharptooth and about the Soot Scale and their allegiance. Basically, it's like an oral history being sung. And then when they finally get to the new Soot Scale rising, they look to you and they wait for you to do what you do. Before you describe, though, is anyone from the party in attendance?
Yeah.
Iskander will definitely be in attendance.
Yep.
Anyone else?
Jory
should probably be there too because he's one of the leaders of the barony.
Okay.
So everybody-
It is the equivalent of a royal funeral, after all.
Yeah. I almost feel like the whole town would be in attendance at that point.
Actually, yeah. Given that I'm actually good with this. Just before Troyka, just before Troyka does what Troyka's going to do, all of a sudden a big, you hear more music being played, and you look over the horizon, and eventually you see the townsfolk coming in large waves, one by one by one, and eventually you see that once they arrive, then you find that the townsfolk silence their music, and they immediately stand around in attendance, waiting for what Troyka is going to do.
No pressure, though.
The man gave his life protecting this town. They're giving him the honor.
And I was going to say that as far as preparations, Troyka has had her she puts on the whatever finery would be considered customary, and then has also even participated in crafting a granite sarcophagi that shall hold this kobold for time immemorial, and I'm willing to crafting check for how good or not it is.
Okay, because you hired a hireling, you're going to get a +1 to your check because they will help.
Yippee! Right, crafting. So this +1.
16, not bad.
16 will be more than.
Here's the thing though. With that +1, I have a +13, so this could be significantly better. I will reroll.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I'll take that.
There we go.
That'll be a critical success. So I'm going to let you describe it.
She creates a lovingly rendered marble sarcophagi in which to entomb the previous Soot Scale. She spends basically the entire day sightlessly crafting it out of a big chunk of rock, and then when the time comes, she personally sees to that the initial casket is laid within this sarcophagi and then sealed before she stands at the head of it and gives basically that a prayer to the earth primal, and then she and the sarcophagi basically move in just chunks downward. It is the mining straight down in Minecraft looking just all right, goodbye, and then just elevator downward. And there will be a couple minutes where she's not really visible, and then a couple minutes later she is back, and
the earth is filled in.
And the earth is filled in, though she has made a 5x5 stone with a smaller plaque in the middle of it, marking that a brave and noble and beloved chieftain is buried beneath this spot. May no hands disrupt it, and may no pain reach it. May only the loving memory of those who have known this chieftain reach it in whatever afterlife it is that kobolds go to.
The embrace of old Sharptooth.
Yeah, perfect.
And with that, there are tears, there are applause, there are hands held over hearts, and bowed heads, and it seems that everyone takes the gravity of the moment in their hearts. And then one by one, slowly the crowd disperses, returning to their duties, returning to town, except for the kobolds, who will not, who remain behind, and they bow their heads to Troyka, and they're waiting to be dismissed by their new chieftain.
She goes to each of them and swears that she will do her best to in this position, and that she can only hope to live up to the example of the previous chieftain. And then after that, she dismisses each of them one at a time, just so that she has a moment to basically, greet each of them, let them know that, hi, I'm your new chieftain, and also, I'm sorry for your loss.
Mm-hmm. Also, do me a favor. On your character sheet, give yourself the chieftain trait.
The hell is that?
It means that if you can unlock special kobold benefits for being a chieftain.
Huh.
Where do you even put that?
What?
Should I put it under organizations?
No. On the top part of your sheet.
You put on the trait. There's a traits category, like.
Yeah. Okay, got
it. Yeah.
So that was a part of the character sheet.
I mean, it doesn't get referenced often, so fair. So, what this means is that moving forward, you may now take kobold ancestry feats.
Ooh!
Yo!
No. Okay. I will have to look into this. I have no idea what kobold ancestry feats there are, but this sounds awesome.
I gotta look.
I will get looking.
Oh my god, there's some.
Yeah. So you basically now, as long as you remain a chieftain, you have access to the kobold feat line.
Let me just toss.
And by the way, the soot scale counts as dragon scaled kobold if there are any prerequisites.
Okay.
Okay. So with that said,
I just saw the one.
They have a feat just called cringe.
Yeah.
I have never heard you laugh so hard.
They also have one called Scamper, Slither, Grovel.
Taking that one.
Well, all jokes aside, yeah. So
Shriek.
But yeah, so congratulations.
The green shriek is just making me think that Troyka opens her mouth and just makes the Murloc noise.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a level 9. That's a level 9 feat. It deals 5d6 sonic damage and a 10-foot emanation.
Awesome.
I think I made someone's day.
And okay, at 11, and then every 2 levels after that, it goes up by a d6. That's nasty. Oh, that is so nasty.
You can also take kobold lore.
Yeah.
Actually, that is correct. You can also give yourself training in kobold lore.
Oh.
Because I forgot that would be part of it.
Yeah, that's your first. That's your free. That's your free feat that you get.
Effectively, yeah. So, well, no, the kobold lore skill. Is there a feat that does it?
Yeah, that's literally here. There's a kobold lore feat.
Yep.
It gives you a little bit more.
Okay, well, I'll take a look. But let me take a look real quick. That's that bottom one, right?
Yes.
You gain train. Well, I'm gonna say no. I'm going to
just give the lore.
Yeah. If you want, because since that gives like other proficiencies as well, you'll have to take that feat if you want that. But if you do take that later, then you can raise your kobold lore to expert. I think that's a fair compromise.
Yeah, that's a fair compromise.
All right. So with that said, the funeral passes. What will the party do now?
Well, I guess we should just head out to the Selin Hills and deal with that owlbear.
All right. I'm assuming that Amiri's going with you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay. Awesome. So, does anybody? All right. And by the way, did you divide up who gets what potions? Because remember,
yeah, I've marked down. People have marked down what they needed. I've already purchased and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah,
what's up?
Is this a good place to take a dinner break?
Yeah, I was about to say. So let's take a small dinner break.
Okay.
That was awesome. I'm glad. I am. You have no idea how happy I am that you enjoyed that.
That was bloody brilliant.
I'll be back. I also have to change over my laundry.
Yeah. Plus, I have to go get. I have some laundry in the dryer, so I need to go get that. So be right back.
I'm gonna get more to drink. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I forgot that one of the first feats you can get as a kobold is cringe.
Yeah, incredible.
You know what's funny though? That means you get access to 3 races ancestry feats now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I actually have changed my mind on what skill I'm taking, or what skill feat I'm taking at level 6.
Oh, do tell.
Okay, I'm taking Hobnobber, which is you are skilled at learning information through conversation. The gather information exploration activity takes you half as long as usual. Blah 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 blah. So the reason I'm taking this is because there's a level 7 skill that if you hit master in diplomacy, where you have a small group of it called entourage, where you just have you have like a fan club.
Oh my god, yes.
This sounds awesome. We're probably doing this.
That's actually one of my favorite level 7 feats, so I am highly approving.
Yeah, and this could also definitely tie into other ideas. So yeah, we'll take Hobnob at this go.
All right, sounds good.
Let me see when I actually get skill increases, because I will have to hit master rank in diplomacy for this.
If I remember right, I think you get there's another skill increase at 7.
Correct. Okay, there's one odd levels for kineticist. Okay, cool.
Yeah. At 7th level, you can use skill increase to become a master in a skill in which you've already an expert. So yeah. And you can also gain training and you can also become an expert in a skill that. Well, hold on. Okay, so you can go from expert to master, and then at level 7, you can go from trained to expert or untrained to trained. I'm curious what people are going to take. But yeah, you have no idea how happy I am that you like that.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was a really good part of the story.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'll be back momentarily. This is
Yeah, you know what? That's a good time.
When we used to do stuff. When I worked with the kids, we'd always have like, if you're doing a 5-minute break, then you need to, get up and make sure you're moving around for at least a minute or two.
Yeah, so matter of fact, I'm going to do that as well and maybe do some squats. So let me put down my headphones and I'll be back in a moment.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh yeah, squats.
I'm ready to go whenever we're all ready.
Yep, people are still doing stuff.
Yep, I figured.
I have returned. Mary, out. Out. Okay. Okay, so how am I going to do this? One step at a time. That's how. The Grump has returned.
Yeah, I'm here.
Along with the Mary.
That's enough.
Who, me?
No. The chatty one over here. Okay. She's out of the way.
The little Miss Chatty Cathy.
Okay.
What?
What happened?
What happened?
Why did this switch over to Discord?
Oh.
There we go. Okay. I'm back. Never mind. I figured it out all by myself.
Well, good. It means I don't have to babysit the old man anymore.
Well, tonight anyway.
No, now I've got that Lord of the Rings song going through my head. God dang it.
Even was that like an extended version of the movie? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It's in the extended.
Gotcha.
Dad,
You okay?
Oh,
Tooth?
piece of
Yeah, Fifi,
piece of hot
I want to
chicken.
ask something.
Yeah, sure.
Oof.
First off, you said that my rousing splash is more powerful than it was before, right? How powerful is it now?
Give me a second. I can check that for you. Okay, so you effectively count as a third level caster for it.
Mhm.
So when you cast it on someone, they gain 3d4 temporary HP, lasting for a minute.
Gotcha.
They are then
Alright.
immune to Rousing Splash for 10 minutes.
All right, and there was one other question I wanted to ask. Can Iskander basically ask around about this particular dragon statue that she has?
You sure can.
Yeah.
I will let you make a diplomacy check to see what you can get from people.
Thank you. I get a 23 on diplomacy because of my feat, assurance.
Assurance. Okay.
Yep.
So on a 23, that's going to be a success. So you go ahead and you ask around, and you find an old hunter who basically mentions that the statue doesn't depict any known dragons that may be in the Stolen Lands or the River Kingdoms in general. It seems to simply be a carving that was made, and specifically, they point out the style appears to be a excuse me. Appears to be a kind of design that was common in Isger, basically one of the old kingdoms that are near the River Kingdoms. So it doesn't appear to be anything
Can you
related
spell that
to.
out for me, or put it in chat?
Sure can.
Thank you.
There you go.
Kind of like Isengard, except without extra letters. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd.
No, it's all good.
And can I do a recall knowledge check on Iskander? What's the most relevant? Politics, warfare, mercantile, or one of the normal skills?
That would be. Well, warfare could work, but basically that's like maybe their military conflicts. What other society, of course.
I guess I'll do a society check then.
Oh, yeah.
Would you roll?
28.
28.
Okay, so that's a critical success. So, welcome back. So, Isger is basically a human village that, or a human civilization, one of the older human nations, that was taken over by old Cheliacs some time ago. Basically, the nation of Cheliacs incorporated the Taldan territories of Golden Isger by force. And they nearly took Andoran as well, but Andoran maybe managed to push them back. So basically, the civilization of Isger has been gone for at least a few hundred years.
Gotcha. Alright. This is much more ancient than I thought.
And you are aware that basically Isger apparently had dragons that had communications with humans, with the humans of the land, and that Cheliax is currently a nation ruled by infernals, so devils.
Yeah. And can I roll warfare lore to see if I know anything about the military history? Or I guess, I guess that's the society. We'll just cover that. Never mind.
Well, no, because there are different things you would discover. Remember, I said they would each give different information.
All right. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. It's not so important.
Yeah. All right.
They went to war and lost.
Actually, you know what? I have one more.
Who's asking?
Wait, what?
You have your research and it's like, oh, they went to war. Who won? Your book is just like, what are you, a Fed? Who's asking?
I do have one more thing I'd like to roll. I'd like to roll
let you know that it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday.
Mercantile lore to find out basically like if the statuette is worth more than it seems.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, could do better.
Okay.
Worse.
The statue in and of itself doesn't hold any particularly special value. However, you do recall hearing that apparently the lizardmen have a certain fondness for draconic creatures. So you could get a little bit more if you sell that to the lizard folk.
Or present it as a gift.
Or present it as a gift, yes.
Interesting. Okay. I'll just keep that in mind for later. We're all back then?
The thief in Jory is shaking his head going, all you noble people, just sell it. Just sell it and be done with it.
Jory has no sense of realpolitik.
Nope.
No. He's very pragmatic, and it's a let's just get this, whatever it is, over and done with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it is now, where's the campaign calendar, because I had it up. Alright, it is now the, there it is. It is now the 23rd of Serenith. So, what will the party do? Are you making your way out?
Yep.
Alright. So, I'm gonna ask, since Troyka had a big scene, I'm gonna skip you for this one. Jory, would you like to roll a flat d20 for random encounters?
Do you want me to check the weather first?
Oh, yeah, let's do that first. Correct.
Okay. Let me
Go ahead.
double check.
Survival 15, DC 15.
Yep. Survival 30.
Okay. Go ahead and do your check weather skills so we can see what you get on a critical success.
Predict weather.
Oh, by the way, what day is today? Is it the 22nd or the 23rd?
23rd.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. Bless you.
Adorable.
Bless you.
Oh.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just need to check the...
Wow. That's high survival.
She's an orc. Of course she has high survival.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Zarni. Go ahead and give me a flat d20 check, if you please.
Okay, 1 second. I was rolling my socks. 2.
Okay, you
2?
said my turn?
Oh, not yet. We have a few things to solve first. Alright, so there's no major temperature changes. Sojin, give me a flat d20 check, if you please.
God damn it.
Okay. No weather events. So it's going to be a fairly calm but windy day, so no major weather changes
Oh, darn.
for the next 24 hours.
I wanted it to be kind of drizzly as they left, just to, like, fit in with the solemn mood from the day before.
You know what? Let's do that then. So it's a light rain, just kind of like dripping down your backs as you make your way out to deal with an owlbear.
I was gonna say, speak for yourself or solemn mood. Troyka's doing great. I got a promotion.
Yeah.
And now you can skitter around in fear all the time.
Sorry, I actually, I sort of zoned out there. What just happened?
Weather.
Weather check. All right,
okay.
but now Grumpy, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Flat D20.
Okay.
Wow.
No special events. So you can move up to 2 spaces, maybe 3 if you want to push.
Let's see. Let's go with 2 here. Oop, wrong token. There we go.
I suggest that we go here and just use our third move to
Reconnoiter and sit.
exactly.
Okay, so you use your third action to reconnoiter, and you find that there is nothing to be found here. It just appears to be a flat land. Nothing major to discover. It is safe. Let me see if, since you are in a flat land, you can actually see some distance away. So I'm just seeing if you can detect anything nearby. You do see KL3 already, right?
No, we do not have that. We have 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, KL3 is all the way over here. Yeah.
That's the lizard village.
Right. I was looking at something. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So on your way there, while you were surveying and checking out the site, you do find that KL5. You see KL5 right next to you.
Yep.
And KL6.
Yep.
Okay. So at KL5, you do see what appears to be a wide pool of bubbling mud, almost like a tar pit, in that direction at KL5. You're not sure what could be there though. Meanwhile, at KL6, let me just double check that. Actually, KL6, just flatland, so nothing there. Although you did find that there were strange, Jubilos had made notations that apparently it overheard, like, cries for help, and something potentially dangerous in that area. He's just not sure what, because he did not bother exploring it. And I need to check one other thing. Where is it? And you also see something at SH3, which I will add to the map in just a moment. So, you do see what appears to be a set of wooden buildings that, from the distance, appears to be maybe a little run down, but you're not sure what it could be.
Interesting.
Oh, of course, have to look at it on the way back through.
Also, this is just a random thing, but like, it's so much easier to explore plains tiles than it is to explore forest tiles.
Yeah.
Gee.
What does Jory's keen eyes see?
Well, that's why I was able to give that information. Basically, ordinarily I would ask you to roll, but since you have keen eyes, I'm just giving you the info if it's visible from where you are.
Okay.
All right. So, 1 day passes. Everybody rests. Zarni, do you need to switch up your spells?
No.
And Iskander, are you switching your
Rousing Splash?
Cool. Rousing Splash. All right. So,
I
next
do
day
need
passes.
to stand up and open my window because my bedroom's hot. That's not a problem, though.
Next day passes. Where will the party go? And it is now the 24th of Saraneth.
Can you guys give me 2 seconds so I can get my hair up?
Certainly.
All right.
But I figure that we're just going to go to the owlbear tile.
Yep, that's where I'm moving this.
All right, so let me just set that up as a danger space. Boop. All right, so you do indeed find, as described, the lair of the beast, and I can. Where is it? I have so many things. Here we go. From the outside, you do see that the beast trail is simple to follow. Because obviously this gigantic owlbear is like not even bothering to try to hide its presence. So you see large
footprints.
Well, not that large, but large footfalls that are smashing into the ground. And as you get closer, you see, and I'm going to take you to the map in just a moment, but you do see a large hill. And inside the hill, just as the kobolds had said, you see two entrances. One at the front, where you see most of like the feathers and like dead animals or whatever, like basically animal bones and like gore and viscera lying in the front. And you also see a rear entrance. When you get to the rear entrance, you do see that anybody with dark vision can peer into the cave and see what appears to be sap lining lots and lots and lots of the walls. A lot of sap. So
that's a lot of sap.
Sap and slime. Now,
can we tell what kind of
sap
sap it is?
You can make a nature check.
Sure.
Yeah, we're going to get a nature check on this one.
I'll
Yeah. Don't. I'm not going to put you down on the token until you actually until you decide.
That.
Troyka, because you have tremor sense, you do find that the rear entrance has a lot of very small footfalls skittering around.
She says that feeling out a lot of small footprints here. Are they?
Can you tell if they're footprints from humans or smaller animals?
I was about to ask that. Specifically, does this appear to be owlbear cubs?
You are not sure. Let me see. I just need to update something. This will be just a moment. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say you can make a elemental lore to see if you can detect, if you can get more information from within the from the earth.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to reroll that?
Do we need to?
Oh, by the way, everybody should have +1 hero point. If I forgot to mention.
Oh, so now I'm at 3. Woohoo!
Same.
So it's up to you.
Is 15 enough, or should I reroll?
15 is not going to be enough. You need a 19.
I will reroll.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. These appear to be more like lizards, like skinks. You're not sure what kind, but you see that the area in the rear teems with skinks.
She kind of looks up and perplexed and says, "I think these are from skinks."
Like
I
the
thought
little
they were
tiny swarm we took care of around.
Yes. I feel like that. No, just She shakes her head and then says, "Yeah, skinks. I'm almost positive."
Well, if we capture them all, and Zarni's looking at Sojin. Skink shish kebabs.
Those were good last time. Hey, you liked them. You ate yours faster than anybody else.
You are misremembering, good sir.
There I am. But my cooking has
Zarni
gotten better.
Zarni just pats Iskander. We'll fix something more palatable for you.
I appreciate that.
It probably won't be much better than oatmeal, but it'll be more palatable.
Hey, I do have some lambda bread.
Anyways, so how should we proceed? Should we try and use this rear entrance and fight through these skinks to get to the owlbear? Remember, our goal here, at least ideally, is to just assassinate the man, not to kill the owlbear.
Knowing our luck, it's probably better to go in through the backside. Don't want to fight the owlbear where it can get to us.
Is that a reach
Yes, this
around
sounds like a good idea.
Not intentionally.
But yes, I think that's a good idea. I agree.
Bigger than I thought it was. This is bigger than I thought it was.
Let's just go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm putting you down, so give me a second.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. Sojin already put his down, but let me see. We got you. We got you. We got. Sojin's already
Jory,
there.
don't forget
We got Streamer Eyes, and we got Troyka, and we have Zarni. There you go. So I think everybody can see now.
Yeah, let me just.
Oh wait, make sure your HP is fixed
I
up.
fixed that. I got him.
Mine was
Because,
at 8. What the heck?
Yeah, I know. So make sure you fix yours because I was looking at that like, what?
Yeah, it shouldn't have been at 8. It should have been 58. But the other thing I need to do is drop Yef, and he does have Tremor Sense as well.
Yes. And you gave him independent, right?
Yep.
So that means even if you don't command, he gets 1 action, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Those are some nasty ass looking skinks. Mutant skinks.
Yeah, they do
Other
look kind of
traits did I
mutated.
give him? Just trying to remember what other traits I gave him, so give me a second.
Iskander literally can't tell the difference between a mutant skink and a normal one. She has 0 nature training.
Well, one's like a lizard, one's like...
The Lizler.
No, I'm gonna go like that. I was gonna say more like a mini kaiju.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
It's what he's
Iskander just sort of goes blank-faced when Sojin's trying to explain that to her.
Basically, it's on... If skinks usually are skittering around on 4 limbs.
These ones are on
These things
2.
these are bipedal fuckers.
Wait, so they're like people?
No.
Well, I can explain it.
No, wait, don't explain. This is in character because Iskander has 0 nature. I rolled nature check just to see if he would draw a blank on it when Blasty was Sojin was explaining this to her. So I understand what you're saying. Iskander does not.
Okay, you've seen the kobolds. You've seen how lizard-like they are.
Yeah.
You remember the skinks that we fought. Think of something that is between the two of those. Something that is barely up on its hind legs and has been...
Iskander understands perfectly. She understands.
These things are not natural in the sense... Yeah, there's something that should be put down.
Understood. I'll be happy to do this.
I'm going to type them back out so I remember. It was amphibian, threat, display, independent, and tremor sense.
By the way, while we're talking about the skinks, they're in our sight lines. Yeah, are they like attacking us?
No. Once they come to the sight lines, they actually are going to move in. They're going to scatter away.
Just for reference, what are they based on? Just so I can get a visual here for us.
They're basically in the original module. They're adder caps, but basically instead of being spider people, they're like mutant lizard people.
Hey,
what's up?
I realized something while I was in the bathroom during the break that I wanted to bring up to you about the Disco Elysium playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
We never found out the name of the victim.
Oh snap! You're right.
Oh my god!
I didn't even think about that.
We somehow got every single. Yeah, we did get the smooch cam, so it all worked out. But also, how did we go this entire game without ever learning the name of the victim? Like, I had to look it up later, where it's like, is this just a thing that you like never learn? It's like, no, you can learn it. I just didn't because I'm
sorry for the animal jump scare.
I'm simultaneously both the best and worst detective who has ever lived.
They're now called web lurkers.
Well, for the purpose of this campaign, they're slime lurkers.
Yep.
Because we have someone with extreme spider phobia.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm apologizing for the image in the chat.
There's an image. Oh, yep. I'm gonna wait till that's.
You know what? Somebody roll like something. Throw one of your spells out so we can like get that off.
Thank you.
There we go. All right, we're good.
All
right. Yeah. So next time, don't.
I keep forgetting that when you link an image, it will pull it up.
It's all good. It's all good. We know that for next time.
Yeah.
Anyways, so let's go off into the little cracks in the wall. Should we just keep on going forward?
Well, seeing that those are Sojin boldly goes in.
Real quick before you do,
it goes into the mouth right here.
Well, hold on. Before anybody does anything, I just need to check everybody's sheet real quick because I want to verify something from me. So,
I forgot to change my hero points to 3.
I have 2 because I used 1 to reroll.
I just remembered I've been meaning to show. I just remembered I keep meaning to show Remy the Norm Macdonald World's Longest Joke, and I kept forgetting. Wanted to show her that clip that you showed me, Faye.
Oh, which one?
The Norm Macdonald Kermit trying to get a loan video.
That was so good. That was so good. Okay.
I kept forgetting. I need to remind myself to do that after the stream.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, to keep this organized, I'm going to ask the party to please make a roll initiative, and I need to roll for Amiri.
Do you want me to roll? What's his face? Shark baby.
Oh yes.
Well, independent basically means they go on your initiative.
Ah, thank you.
It's just that they Shark Baby will always get one action.
I love how we just all now are calling it Shark Baby.
Well, that's because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Troyka, we switch places.
Shark Baby or
Shark
Baby Shark.
Copyright. This is copyright. We don't want to get copyright struck.
Yeah.
I think that
actionable audio detected.
At this point, that song is part of the cultural zeitgeist.
Well, we could just go Jamie Tart.
That's copyrighted.
Quick, everyone, start singing different Beatles songs.
I actually don't know that many.
Real quick. That actually reminds me of a joke from Earthbound. Basically, you go up to a door, you knock on it, and it says, "I would like to ask you a trivia question. Can you name this Beatles song, blank today?" And it gives you a choice between saying yes or no. And if you put no, it's like, Notre Dame isn't a word. What's wrong with you?
I recently started watching an anime that has like major rock music parts, but it's always fucking weird to me listening to like an anime in Japanese, and then it's like Japanese, and then someone says in perfect English, Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
And I was just like, oh, sorry, I'm paying attention again. What happened?
Okay, real quick question. How many of us have some form of ADD or ADHD?
Yes.
I have so many fucking problems.
Okay, so I think
most of us.
Okay, so I
don't think I do.
You're just classic old man syndrome.
Okay, so let's go ahead. All right, so the cave dweller lizard is going to remain hidden. so remain out of focus. So their turn passes. Zarni, you're up.
Okay. Zarni is going to.
I realize these caves are a little too small for Yildrim.
No, Yildrim can actually squeeze through. So is that where you go?
Yeah, and she's gonna prepare a spell that, if anyone gets like right in front of Sojin or my eye.
Before that happens, I need you. Sap news. A creature steps into the square with the sap tripwire. Basically, I just moved it there.
Yep.
The noose makes a new strike attack against the triggering creature. So, does the 23 hit you?
Yes.
It doesn't.
Why not?
Because technically, Guardian's Deflection.
That'll imply.
Well, yeah, remember, you were back there. It was Zarni's turn. You weren't there next to her.
I moved up next to.
Yeah, so go back.
Sojin.
Well, right, but Zarni moved ahead of you.
No, I'm right next to.
So was it the trap like here-ish?
No, okay, all right. Well, so you didn't move at all. Is that what you're saying?
I moved from back here.
She moved forward. I'd set my piece there before you had us roll initiative.
Yeah, so she kind of like walked up to
okay, well then does a 23 hit you?
Yeah. With the deflection, it...
Well, remember, the deflection is an ally, so that doesn't...
23 would, yes.
Okay, so what happens is then... Alright, so...
Actually, no, wait. Flashy dodge. No, wait, that wouldn't count because it's a trap, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is a trap, so that wouldn't... Okay, so this is what happens before your turn comes up, Zarni. So go back and move where you were.
Okay.
All of a sudden... Yeah, all of a sudden, a slimy noose basically drips down and wraps around Sojin's neck and hoists him up in the air. Sojin is considered grabbed and is pulled off the ground. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And at the end of each of its turns, so I need to roll initiative now for the trap. So I'm just gonna move you out of the way so I can roll for the trap, if you don't mind. Okay, so at the end of each of the trap's turns, it will basically attempt to choke you.
Oh, good thing I can have advantage for getting out of there.
Alright.
Because I have advantage to escape.
Okay, but for now, it is now Zarni's turn. So Zarni, what do you do?
Zarni,
So I'm just gonna go ahead and move yourself. I'm gonna move you here.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna come up beside him and attempt to cut him down.
Okay, so that would be a you can roll athletics to basically to assist and allow Sojin a roll an attempt to break free.
Oh, I was just gonna roll my sickle.
Well, sure, you can make an attack check then as an assist.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is not going to be enough. You need a 15.
Oh, could I re-roll?
You can if you want.
Sweet, because I've got 3 hero points.
Go for it.
Where is my sickle? There we go.
Ooh. Alright, critical success, no, not a critical, I thought this said 31. So, Sojin, you can make a escape attempt.
That's athletics. Oh yeah, I got out.
Critical success, you break free, and you break the trap.
Nice.
And you do a backflip.
He definitely does a backflip.
and you gain panache.
Panache, exactly.
Alright.
Technically it's a 33, because the situational bonus for using a skill related to panache.
Fair enough. And you have 1 action remaining, Zarni. What will you do with it? And then Jeff gets a turn.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually, since I have a physical weapon in my hand, can I be ready to hit something if it comes up close to me?
Well, that would be ready, which you need 2 actions to do.
Okay, then I'll just end my turn.
Okay, so you don't want to step away.
Actually, you know what? Yup.
And then Yef gets a turn, so what will Yef do?
Okay, so I'm gonna move right there. Yef, however, is going to step forward.
Okay, go ahead and move it.
Yeah, you should be able to sense things.
Yep.
Yef can sense everything. Alright, so now it is
Like traps.
Yep, so now it is the Slime Lurker's turn. So the first Slime Lurker is going to move here. That's 15 here. And then this one is going to move here. And the first Slime Lurker is going to attempt to smack Yef. So, it will use Fangs. I think that'll miss. The second one will attempt a Slime as well, or attempt Fangs. 24 will hit, right?
I'm checking. Where's his... Is it based off of mine?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, that'll hit.
So, Yef takes 11 points of damage and has to make a Fortitude saving throw to deal with Slime Lurker Venom.
Okay, give me just 1 second while I adjust. So, 14. And then his Fortitude is based off of mine.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he got it.
Oh, critical success. He's fine. All right.
Shark puppy go.
And then they will attempt to smack Yef again. So, first attack, second attack.
Ooh.
24 damage. I think that kills Yef.
Yeah, it does. That's okay.
So
he'll be back tomorrow.
Yef pops.
He pops like a bubble.
All right, that's it for them. So, Sojin, you're up. Yeah, go ahead.
Since he could see everything with tremor sense, can he at least alert me prior to popping of the trap and such?
Did you give him the ability to communicate telepathy?
He naturally has it because he is my familiar.
Oh, okay, then sure.
Okay.
All right, so Sojin, you're up.
All right. Sojin scoots on in. Goes in for a stab.
Go for it.
Does an 18 hit?
No. An 18. Hold on. An 18 will narrowly miss.
All right. He still takes 3 damage.
Okay.
And
so you declared that finisher?
Yeah, that would be that one. It was my finisher.
Okay.
Yes.
So then that would be your last attack. So are you sure you want to do that?
Give me a second.
Remember, finisher ends your turn. Ends your attacks.
Yeah, because the other thing I was gonna do was, where is it? Is this what I was looking for? He's gonna toss out the vial, the potion, the coating, and make this space here, the entrance to that little area, difficult terrain.
Okay. Okay. So basically, the space that the lurker is on.
No. This space over here. He's throwing out a vial that is just gonna, just basically a vial of goop. It smashes on the ground, makes that ground hard terrain.
Got it. Okay. So then,
let me draw that square.
Yeah, if you please, and I will make a put onto the map. All right, Troyka, you're up.
There we go.
All right, she is moving in. Makes a move action and then a 2-action attack on the one directly in front of her.
Go for it.
Yeah, so it will be this plus... excuse me. It'll be this plus 3 for being a... the melee kinetic blast.
Okay. That will hit, so...
26.
26 will hit. So, how much damage is that total?
It'll be 12 plus... be 12 plus 3 in this, so 15 damage, and we will say that it is acid again, just because that seems to be all reliable at the moment.
Okay. And as you sear the slime lurker's flesh with the acid, it shrieks out in pain and starts lashing around the air with its scythe claws. And that's it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Amiri's turn, and Amiri is going to just... Hold on, I have to put her on the correct spot, because apparently... I didn't... There we go. So, oh no, what'd I do?
You moved her back.
Yeah. So Amiri is going to move here. And she's going to use 2 actions to get into flank. And then she is going to yell out, "For Gora!" And just slash down with her... oh, by the way, she instantly rages because of Quick Tempered.
Yeah,
Yep.
we remember what that's like.
So she also
Yay!
gains 12 additional HP, I believe. Temporary HP. And she is going to... Yeah, here's the rage. Boom. 10 temporary HP. And then she's going to swing down with a giant bastard sword. And misses.
No, just flanking.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
flanking.
wait. Oh, you're right.
That's 19.
That's going to hit. So she smashes down for 14 points of damage. Actually, no,
Nope.
excuse me, because of the rage.
20.
That's going to be 20 points of damage.
22.
How was it 22?
The rage effect
Flanking
itself.
circumstance.
No. It's +6 instead of +2.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Didn't know.
basically because she's using a giant-sized weapon.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be it for Amiri. So it is now Jory Fourtoe's turn.
Finally.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Gonna command Arf to get up here and just start chucking his dagger.
Oh, can you move like one space over? I don't have enough room to put Yildirim.
Yeah.
Maybe like over here. Thank you.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
Where'd it go? There it is. And
18. An 18 will be a miss, a narrow miss. Would you like to reroll that?
I'm shooting at the one that got hit in the face with the acid, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if... Oh, yeah, there we go.
I was shooting at the one that had been already hit with the acid.
Well, we don't know if acid actually does anything to them.
No, but
Besides
I'm just
discussing
I was just identifying the target.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's
all right.
this
So
one.
that's going to be 9 damage to the creature as the dagger strikes true and returns to your hand. What will you do now?
I will attempt a second one and miss.
Okay. Iskander, you're up.
Yay! I have a turn! I have a turn! Feels like the myth being fulfilled. Okay, Iskander's not going to use an action for her horse, so she has 3 actions this turn. She's going to rush up here, and because she has reach, she's just going to stab this one. And she doesn't have her shield equipped right now, so she's two-handing this.
Go for it.
Alright.
And
Thundering Lance.
It's flanked, so
Yeah, it is flanked.
That's 14, 15 damage.
15 damage. Yep, so that is going to be 15 damage, and with the thundering, what does thundering do?
Just one additional sonic.
Okay, so that's going to be 15 damage, as the creature is definitely, like, flattened, but not dead.
Oh, actually, wait. I forgot about the jousting bonus, so add 4 more as well.
Okay. In that case, it is now dead.
Oh, well, nice. And she is just going to use her reach to attack this one as well.
Go for it.
Let's see. And I'm using, what should I call it? Exacting strike, just in case this misses. She's only attacking. Number 2. That's a hit.
That'll hit as well for 9 points.
14.
9
14.
14 points of damage.
One more.
Well,
that's a miss.
Yeah, that will be a miss. God, if that was only a crit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That would 46 damage, yeah.
Indeed.
Alright, so now the other creatures are going to move in as well.
Ooh, other creatures.
Yeah. Basically, a bunch of lizards comes down, and they climb along the walls, completely ignoring the trap that you put down, because they're slime around the room and they can wall climb.
Oh my god.
Of course. Well, there was an attempt.
No, it was an attempt. It was a good attempt. And that one's going to target Amiri. Alright. So, first, the one that's going to target Amiri is going to make 2 Fang Strikes. That's going to be a miss. And what is Amiri's armor class? That's going to be a miss. Alright. The other one is going to attempt to bite at Sojin. The one near Sojin is going to bite at you twice. Miss. And miss.
Miss.
Ooh.
And the other one is going to... Who's this? They actually looks like they're going to bite at Sojin as well. First they're going to try to bite Amiri, then Sojin.
Alright.
Miss.
And miss.
Alright. Zarni, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here. And then I'm going to target with Livewire. This one.
Go for it. Alright, and
Ouch.
This is an attack roll, right?
Yep.
Alright, that's going to be a critical hit, which is going to do 20 damage, 24, which kills it.
Nice.
Alright, so the slime workers are now off the initiative track. And that's it for you?
Yep.
Sojin, you're up.
Alright. Sojin is gonna laugh at the cruel irony of it. Tumble on through. So that is acrobatic. He's gonna go launch himself into his own dusty pile.
Okay, make a roll.
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, that'll be a success.
And then he's going to do a regular strike.
That will hit.
Alright, so that is 14.
Okay.
And then his second action is another one. He's calling this one his finisher.
And that is dead.
Yeah.
Alright.
Quick, easy, in a pinch.
Troyka, you're up.
Alrighty. She's going to 5-foot step. Oh, actually, no. She can. She's going to get on the other side of the one that is fighting our barbarian companion, and then make her attack.
Okay.
So 2-action attack. It'll be this +3. I updated my kinetic blast so that most of their modifiers are now innate instead of having to add like a shit ton to them.
Gotcha.
So it'll be this +3, 25, And then it will be 11 damage.
11 damage. That's going to... And you were going for this one?
This one. The one on the other side of... I guess it'd be 27 since they were flanking.
27. That's going to be a critical, so...
In
16.
That case, it will be 16 plus 6, so 22 damage.
Alright, that takes it out. And that's it for you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Alright. So, finally, Amiri is going to step in and start frothing mad and is going to swing Great Bastard Sword at it. 28, which will deal... that's a critical, so...
She just flattens it.
Yeah, just slams it and takes it out. And that ends the encounter.
Neat.
I feel sorry for Yef.
He is accustomed to death.
He'll be back in the morning.
That's an awful callous way to talk about your animal companion. I know that, like, it's not, you're not wrong, but that's awful mean, don't you think?
Alright, so, as the party explores, the ceiling of this huge cavern arches 30 feet into the air. A murky pool... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong... this narrow tunnel widens here into a natural cavern, the dimensions of which are hard to discern due to the thick sheet of slime that fills the place. And you... Ooh, no, don't want to show that. Okay, so, as you step in, you see a very narrow passageway. Actually, this is Troyka seeing it because of kineticist abilities. But there is a hollow that you could use your kineticist abilities to open up, which will open a path from this tunnel into the chamber beyond. You detect no other life presences here.
And we could certainly use... I could certainly use a hole large enough for Yildrim to fit through.
To that end.
Yep, it'll take you 10 minutes to dig, so the party has 10 minutes to do any preps that they need to do.
Diggy hole.
Sojin looks at these. We'll be back this way anyway. So he neatly stacks the bodies. As neatly as one can stack a flattened corpse.
I'm gonna take a bone from the one that killed Yef.
Oh yeah. Sojin, literally just snaps off its forelimb for you.
I can see poor Iskander not having a good time.
Iskander's going to be right next to Troyka for all this, because Troyka is as far away from the dead lizards as can possibly be in this little cavern.
Hey, they're not butchering it. She's just collecting the trophy to make something for Yef.
It's basically these extended bone forelimb.
You misunderstand, or you do not understand how thin-skinned Iskander is.
Okay.
Oh, Zarni's starting to figure it out, and she's partially messing with Iskander. Just partially.
But yeah, using his orcish dagger to butcher that claw off.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything to loot here, so I figure that we're all just waiting for Troyka to dig through.
Yep.
Alright, so then the party takes a little bit of time to dig the hole, and a passageway opens up into the chamber beyond. Will the party venture forth?
I mean, clearly there's no other way forward.
Well,
let me just go ahead and one of our the lurkers. Yeah?
I think one of our party members with dark vision should peer through at first, just in case.
Sure, Sojin.
Yeah. No, better yet, Sojin and Zarni do the orcish variation of rock, paper, scissors.
That rock, larger rock, smaller rock.
Yeah.
Sojin basically says, "Hey, what's that? I got it."
All right, so I'm going to move you here.
Rock, blue rock.
And where's Zarni? I don't. Oh, there you are. So there you go. So as you peer into the next room, you hear the buzzing of flies filling this 20-foot high cavern. At the eastern and at the eastern end, a wide ledge runs along the wall at 15 feet. 2 tunnels exit the cavern, one to the west, that is narrow, and one wide. And in the northern portion of the cavern lies the giant carcass of a great beast, surrounded by at least a half-dozen torn apart humanoid bodies. And you notice, Sojin, that the bodies apparently are members of your old crew that have been dead and for at least a month.
Those were just the run-of-the-mill crew. Not the ones with positions, but just the riggers, the runners, the oarsmen. Hell. Fuck. I don't care
Zarni.
who this is.
Well, go ahead, you first finish.
I don't care who the fuck this guy is. If he's my former crewmate or not. They should not have been left like this. This is not Mother Vulture's choice in the matter.
Zarni's gonna put a hand on his shoulder and comforting. How far away are the bodies?
They're
all around the room.
But they're like mostly they're on the northern side. You said mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
If I were to gather them together and then burn them, would I alert anything?
I'm not going to answer that. You can make a perception check to see if you detect anything.
We're not. Sojin looks to her. No, not now. Once we're done, once we clear this out, we're giving them a proper funeral.
Okay.
By the way, are either of you experts in perception?
Yes, I am.
You both are, or just Sojin?
Just Sojin.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sojin, you may make a perception check.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. So, you see spirits surrounding the carcass, and the spirits are starting to swell and surround the room, and you see them inching towards you and Zarni.
Spirits. Their spirits are up and moving.
3,
Step back.
Yep.
2.
He steps back. We step back through.
Alright, you step back through.
So, what was on the other side?
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Former crew. I found out where the rest of the crew went. All the people who did not hold power in the crew.
I'm terribly sorry.
We'll give him a proper burial eventually.
Of course.
But
come back here.
But the spirits are up and moving. Not the best move, but
That
prepare
is
yourselves.
kinda why I was suggesting we burn the bodies now.
That's true.
So, Zarni, you can make a religion check. Since you're trained in it.
I'm also trained.
Well, yeah, but you didn't see it.
I'm
okay.
re-rolling it.
No need. Yeah, that's success. So
Okay.
keep your hero point.
Okay.
You determine that the room beyond seems to be infected with a haunt. Specifically a haunt that could be soothed in one of two ways. Ooh, excuse me. Either nature checks or relevant checks, basically for like natural lores, to try to empathize with the spirits to calm them down. Because it occurs to you that the spirits that were haunted were the crewmates rather than the large creature. Alternately, a religion check could be done as well to directly exorcise the haunt and disperse the energy. You must be trained in order to do so.
She's gonna look to Iskander, knowing that Iskander's now trained in religion, and be like, would you care to assist me in cleansing these spirits?
She will assist.
Troyka has a question after she's kind of caught up on what is going on, which is, did you get a look at what the beast was?
No.
You actually, you know what? You think back on it and it appears to be a large bear-like creature with a beak.
She would
It was the
relay
owl.
that.
It might have been the owlbear.
That would be a confusing turn of events.
Or its mate. Or, because we have spirits here, necromancy.
Yep. And Troyka, since you actually asked about that, you actually recall from some time in the past, you're not sure where, although you know where it is, at least in Era, that apparently sometimes haunts are created by cursing dead bodies that were killed violently. So it's very likely that destroying the body would also dispel the curse.
She relays that oft, in some cases, a haunt can be localized on a specific profane entity. In this case, it could potentially be the large corpse in the middle. Possibly by destroying that, we might be able to lift the whole thing, though obviously that would require destroying the corpse, which I think we can. I think it's fair to say that it will probably start moving the moment we move towards it.
Knowing my luck,
that as a last resort, perhaps.
let's try the less violent way first.
And then I
Indeed.
can always light a body up with fireball.
Well,
Worst comes to worst.
we can.
It's mostly decomposed. Acid should be able to handle the rest of it pretty easily.
I was gonna say acid or maybe some grease and fire.
Alright, so who is going to go? Is the party prepared to go into the next room?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, by the way, everybody gain a hero point if you're not at 3.
I'm back at 3.
I'm
Alright,
at
here,
2.
I'll move everybody. Jory, are you going in as well?
Yeah, might as well tag along.
Alright, and let me see. Yeah, that is dead, so we'll move that. Is Yildren going as well?
If there's enough room, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to Troyka, Yildren can squeeze through.
Cool.
It's uncomfortable, but then there's a large chamber beyond. Okay, so to keep this organized, everybody please roll initiative. And I am going to go ahead and put the little body on.
Game just closed down on me.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Alright,
give me a
well,
minute.
Yeah,
I'll
no
reboot.
problem. No problem.
Ugh. That's a ghost owlbear.
It is the Ghost Owlbear.
Okay, there's the map.
And by the way, it is called Endless Struggle. Pleasant name, isn't it?
Interesting.
Of course, I'm after it.
Zarni's going to be taking the lead on this, right?
Yeah.
Iskander will just follow her lead.
Oh, shit.
Should I just roll my religion check now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we gotta wait until your turn.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Well,
Welcome back.
well,
I
luckily, Iskander is the first up.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have the highest initiative.
Well, second, we don't know yet. We still have to wait for Grumpy to roll.
There we
Right,
go.
right.
That's still the highest, yep.
Okay. So, let me just reorganize the initiatives. Boom. Alright. So, Iskander, you may start
Well,
first.
Going to assist the Zarni. Actually, I'm going to reroll that. Wow.
Hold
it
on,
was
wait,
not meant to be.
what were you trying to do?
The whole point was
Well, remember, we're in
Iskander-
combat time, so you have to prep an action to assist in combat time.
then yes, she would have done that. But it looks like it would have failed either way.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, since you did the re-roll, I'm going to let you keep the better roll, because otherwise that would actually hinder
Yep.
Zarni.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, so you were making a religion check, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So you attempt to calm down spirits with your first action, and you fail to do so. What will you do now?
I guess that she is going to look for. Is the corpse like obvious? Is it just like underneath the giant beast?
No, you see the corpse. It is definitely obvious, and it's starting to glow with a void energy.
All right. In that case, she will just attempt to strike at it with her lance.
Go for it.
Just trying to destroy it, especially with the sonic effect.
Go for it.
Actually,
27.
I'm gonna. She has her shield equipped at this point, so I'm going to roll the one-handed version of that.
Okay, well, we'll use the damage from that since it's a success, but we'll use the roll from the first one.
Yep.
So that'll be 11 points of damage.
12 plus 1 with sonic.
12. Okay, 12 points damage as you strike true with your attack. All right. Is there anything else?
And she'll do one more attack against the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot! I keep on pressing the wrong one. Just take away two damage from that.
Just re-roll the correct one, and then we'll just take the critical effect from the whatever you roll. All right, so that'll be 18 points damage.
And then
actually, no, it's only 13 because it is immune to criticals and precision damage.
Interesting. All right.
It's a corpse.
But it still takes the 5 sonic damage, right?
It does still take the 5 sonic.
And Yildirim, would it have taken him an action to get here? If not, then he'll use his one action to attack.
I would have taken you an action to get into position, so yeah.
Alright. That's all then.
Alright, Troyka, you're up.
Is going to do something she actually hasn't done before. So she's going to move.
I could have sworn that Troyka's moved before.
Shut up. Now that I'm within range of it, can I still move without it getting an attack of opportunity?
You're assuming that it has an attack opportunity. It's a corpse.
Oh, okay, cool. So she's going to use all of her move to get on the farthest side of it that she can.
Okay.
And then she is going to activate Ravel of Thorns.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah, which is one of her so specifically for it within like the closest, like the 5 foot, it will take a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed until it is out of the range of her aura. It also takes I think at this point it takes 3 piercing damage if it moves into or through any of the squares.
Mm-hmm.
And though I have to remain kind of planted for the time being.
Planted.
And then she is going to just make a melee attack since this is a single action.
Go for it.
So no bonuses, just dice as they appear.
Okay.
Voice.
That will miss. You can't pierce the corpse's hide.
Even flanking?
Interesting.
Even flanking.
Damn. All right. Okay, that's me.
All right. Jory, you're up.
You can do it.
You can
Yeah.
stab it.
Stab a mofo.
Jory's going to dismount, go up, and wail away Gonna re-roll that though.
Go for it.
There we go.
25 will not pierce its hide.
Oh,
What about a 27
okay.
for flanking?
Wait,
wait, is that flanking?
No,
is
that's
that
not
flanking?
Okay.
1 over would be, right?
1 over would be, yes.
All right.
Would you like to? Okay, go for it. All right, so that'll hit. So that'll be 13 points of damage.
Now I'm going to tell Arf to go right there and start gnawing on this thing.
Choo, choo, choo.
Okay.
And since there's 2 of us in range, it's the pack attack.
Okay. Make your attack.
Oh, no.
Not on that.
Won't do anything.
Yeah. By the way, both of you take 4 points of damage from the thorns.
Oh,
Oops.
ow.
Yep.
It feels like this afternoon when I was fighting the blackberry
Wait.
bushes.
Oh, that's what you were doing?
Yeah, it's within your aura.
I think this ability is not expecting me to have expand aura already. Or shape. I need to have shape aura. Okay. Well,
Okay. That's it for me, though.
Okay.
The way
So-
that's phrased, it sounds like it's only hostile.
No, it says a creature. It doesn't say hostile
Right.
or enemy.
Right, you're right.
I see. This is one of those work cases where safe aura is okay. I'm beginning to understand why safe aura is a feat in this game, which makes that your abilities that have a radius of within your aura become only affect hostile.
Yeah.
So, well, now you know what you're going to get next level.
Yeah, next time I get a kineticist feat, I will do that.
Well, I mean, you can always spend a week of downtime to retrain if you want to change something.
Maybe, but
yeah,
obviously
it's up
for
to
the
you.
time being.
Zarni, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to roll my religion to try and dispel.
All right, that'll be 1 success. So the creature, the ghost, starts to shift and warp and like dissipate in and out of existence, but it still remains.
And then, well, if you're not going to go away like super fast, whoosh. Oh,
Zombie ghosts leave this place.
So you're not going to make another attempt?
Actually, yeah, I am. Never mind. Ignore my attack.
Okay.
Also, the math on that looks like it's... No, it did the right thing.
No, it's just a low roll.
Yeah.
All right, that will not be a success, sadly.
Can I reroll that?
Yes, you may.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby.
That will be a success. So it begins to warble and it's starting to look weak.
Okay, I have one more action.
Woo!
And with the third, the endless struggle dissipates as the screaming, as the owlbear corpse begins to stop glowing with an unearthly aura and magic. And for a brief moment, you see the spectral image of a green fae looming over the corpse and then vanishing.
The bitch.
Zarni is like the entire time, like, this is the first time everybody sees her like worn out. She's just got her hands on her knees, bent over, going, "Oi."
Sojin is basically has his arm around her, holding her steady.
You did well.
Troyka turns off the brambles now that the thing is dead, and also I realize that it hits my allies.
All right. Searching around the area, like I said, there are bandits pirates and sailors, and because I know the party's going to search, there are 6 suits of use. I'm just going to copy and paste it.
Sounds good.
Boom, boom. There we go.
I'll put those into our
Alrighty.
fun folder.
Zarni is going to, after the bodies have been looted, gather them up. There's no point in burying them.
No, we are gonna. They deserve a burial by flames.
Yep. As would be appropriate for a crew.
Yep.
And now that you're closer, you hear a loud snoring rumbling from this chamber here, reverberating off the walls towards your direction.
An actual snoring or like a sarcastic snoring?
No, like an actual snoring.
That's probably where the owlbear is.
Let's get Mom on the horn after she falls asleep.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. You snore lovely.
No, there's a reason I joke like that, because even with my door shut and my closet shut, I can hear my mom snoring.
Amazing. So
We have the same complaint about you.
Whoops. How do I remove the cards? I clicked on it by accident.
There.
There
There we go. Thank you.
No problem. So, what would the party do now?
We should probably get ready for the battle.
Yeah.
I think, actually, rather than trying to confront the owlbear, I'd like to start exploring the other side chambers. See if we can't find the person who was behind all this.
So go up instead of down.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna say this: it's gonna be tight for your horse.
Eldrin will have to stay behind for this. Yeah.
Could I? This is gonna sound weird, but could I drop Wall of Thorns, right here to keep the owlbear from coming around to get us?
You certainly could if you wish.
Okay. So let me pull that up. See if it's doable.
I think it lasts for 10 minutes, I believe. 1 minute. Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Not outside combat.
Yeah.
Well then, let's
Right.
go exploring.
So who's going to go?
He's coming.
Yeah.
Iskander's
Sojin.
going first?
Sojin probably should, because Sojin has dark vision.
Yeah, and sneak.
Yep.
Alright, Sojin,
Yep.
give me a stealth check.
It's like, you guys say I was thinking. I actually don't have training in stealth.
Should Jory be doing this then?
Yeah,
Well,
Jory should lead.
So, alright, so Jory, give me a stealth check if you please.
Okay. Always send a
Plus, he
little
also has
guy
the-
first.
I'm
Always send
right
a little
behind
guy
you.
first.
Hey.
Yeah, but I can't cover your noise.
Actually, you can. With the how sneaking works, you actually can cover.
Okay.
Somehow.
Magically.
Is that the role you wish to keep?
Do we want to try to go for both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Against my better judgment, I'll keep it for now.
By the way, who is are you remaining here?
Yes.
Sojin and Iskander?
I'm going with him.
Alright, well, go ahead and move
So,
Which way were we
gonna stay
going?
behind.
Okay, so as you move up, you step on a small pile of stones, and the snoring stops, and you hear a loud shape moving up, and then advancing towards that chamber. What will you do?
Hey, so you know that Wall of Thorns thing you were thinking about doing?
Nope.
Gives us a second to figure things out.
On
Thorns
it.
and then positions. Thorns and then positions, folks.
Okay, so just as you cast a spell, you see the beast, a massive owlbear, moving up, and when it sees the wall of thorns sprout up ahead of it, let me see how that works. Sorry, I'm just trying to get rid of a few things. I have a lot of song because that's That'll work. Anyway, you suddenly hear a loud roar as the beast attempts to smack at the wall of thorns. Everything on this side, the cover, see, for every move, each 10-foot AFC 10. Okay. It's immune to critical hits and precision damage and destroyed section. Okay, so it doesn't deal damage. That's what I was... Wait, yes it does. Each section of the wall increased by 5 and the piercing damage. What's the piercing damage? For every
1d4.
move action creature that enter at least... Okay. So go ahead and roll 1d4 if you please.
Ooh.
Okay, so 4 damage. And then it will... 27 damage, so with the hardness 10. The wall section of the wall basically begins to shatter, but it is not broken yet.
It
So-
needs to break one more.
Yeah, well, I need to break 2 sections, and because of hardness, I didn't break it, I just damaged it.
Ah.
So, everybody roll initiative, because, yeah.
Yay.
Well, that could have been worse.
Yeah, so much for preserving the life of this thing.
It chose death.
No, it didn't.
Peace
The
was
man chose
never
for
an
him.
option with an owl bear.
Literal animal. Also, god damn it!
Look at my
Hey,
nat
come on.
20!
We're fighting against Mr. Beast?
It makes sense because she was the first to do things. Also, Troyka, you didn't roll the right thing. You rolled the perception, not your initiative.
It's the same roll.
Yeah.
Well, what was your roll, and I'll add you to the initiative. track.
11.
Alright.
At least Iskander's down there with you.
So is Sojin. Also, Amiri.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I just had to. All right, so 25. All right, so we have it organized. Zarni, you are up first.
I am actually, instead of attacking, I'm going to just ready an attack for when it finally breaks that wall.
Okay, and what are you readying?
Fireball.
Oh, okay. All right, so you're gonna ready a fireball, and I'll let you know when you can cast it. All right, Jory, you're up.
Can my dagger fly through the thorns?
No, because the wall of thorns is in the way.
Then I will.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm
Maybe
gonna
through a
say
broken
it
section?
can't. No, it can, but basically it has heavy cover, so there's a chance you might hit it.
Okay, well then I will move to there and attempt it. Come on, I hit the button. There we go. Oh.
Woo!
I guess I hit it twice. Well, I would have re-rolled on the 19, so
Yep.
All right, on a 28. Let me just check. P2E cover.
so the second one, yeah.
All right, so this counts as standard cover, so it has +2 armor class, and you rolled a 28. It will miss. It gets tangled up in the briars, and returns to your hand.
Darn. Okay.
All right. So now it is its turn. So the beast, in a
It was
fit
worth
of
a shot.
rage, is
And
going
with my
to...
last action, I'm going to
Oh,
tell
yeah,
Arf to go over here.
All right, go for it.
As I just told Arf to move.
Okay. So the beast is going to attempt to talon and beat on the wall.
1d4.
What's the go ahead and roll 1d4, and what's I think the armor class for the wall is
20.
armor class
20.
10.
Alright, 10 with a 20 HP.
All right, well that's going to be a critical hit. No, it's immune to critical hits.
Yeah.
So one section of the
Also-
wall is destroyed.
Also, I rolled a 1. That's a
Get the roll
fail.
on that one.
Well, actually you're right. That does reduce it to reduce it down, so that'll be a failure. So it fails to swing at the wall. It takes 1 damage, so let me mark that. And then it's going to use its second attack to try to slash at it again. That section of the wall is destroyed. Roll another d4.
Nice.
And the next section is almost destroyed. Roll 1 more d4. Alright. So that's going to be it for the beast. Amiri is going to immediately move up. She's already ranged and she's just waiting. So she's ready to attack the swing as soon as it's in reach. Sojin.
Sojin is going to chuck through the broken section a acid flask.
Okay, that will miss, but it will take 1 splash unless you want to reroll.
No.
Alright, so 1 acid splash damage. Anything else?
Let's see here. He's gonna take a pot shot with a hand crossbow. $20.
That will miss. It gets caught up in the brambles.
And he reloads his handbow.
Alright.
That's it.
Iskander, you're up.
Alright. Iskander's going to swap out her lance for her shield and spear. Or her throwing spear. So for second action, she is going to attack throwing her spear. Let's see. And if this misses, she'll use exacting strike. Right. Oof. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, definitely
So
a miss.
Attacks again. There we go.
That will hit, so that's going to deal 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
Alright, 4
That's
points of
it for her.
damage. Alright. Troyka, you're up.
She is going to move closer to it. And once she is aware of it, she is going to do something that no one has ever seen her do before. She focuses her aura, and it... hold on. Just quickly checking how many actions this is. Alright, so this will just take up the rest of her turn. She will use an ability called Weight of Stones. It is basically from the wall above the owlbear, it just begins to be pelted by like a literal rain of boulders.
Okay, is there a saving throw?
Yes, it is a reflex saving throw.
Okay.
Against her class DC?
Yes, so 22.
Alright, so reflex saving throw. Fail!
Ooh!
Alright, so it will take the full 18 damage. It will take the damage. It will just continue to take the damage if it is within the... it's like a 20-foot cylinder, so I'm just putting it like directly on top of it and like just far enough back that it isn't also catching the wall. So if it is there at the beginning of my next turn, it's going to take the damage again. It can't jump, so if it would have like a leap attack or something like that, it can't do it until it is out of the literal hailstorm of stones.
Awesome.
Now, this does have one other minor effect that everyone notices. After Troyka does this, she looks haggard in a way that they haven't seen before from her, and her aura actually just blips off.
Interesting.
So
this is what is called an overflow ability, which just after you use it, it turns off your aura, and you have to turn it back on next turn.
All right, so I believe that the aura is no longer visible, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it back on when my turn begins next turn, but for the time being, it is off.
Yeah.
So
That is
she is
cool.
kind of blind for the moment.
All right. So Zarni, you're up.
I still want to keep Fireball at the ready. Could I prepare a second one too?
Well, you can cast into the next room since part of the wall's down. So if you want to do it now,
Alrighty.
before the end of your turn, before your start of your turn.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say that part of the wall breaking triggered Fireball.
Yeah. So reflex save.
Yeah.
31. All right, so I do succeed, so I take half damage. So I take 24. I take 12 damage.
Okay.
All right.
That's still pretty good.
Now it's your turn.
All right. Let me just see. I cast Fireball. Where did that go? Okay. I've already cast Holy Light.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, I didn't.
You did not.
But it's not going to do anything. So.
It still do its base damage. Remember, it doesn't. It just because this creature isn't holy or unholy, you still get the base fire or damage or cold damage.
I kind of don't want to attempt that though.
Yeah, it is 9 o'clock here. So
yeah, I know we're gonna wrap it up after this.
Let's do Caustic Blast.
All right, that saving throw, correct? Reflex.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to be critical success. So it takes nothing.
Okay.
All right, Jory, you're up.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get close to this thing, so I'm going to just keep throwing things at it.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Second throw.
That will also be a miss.
And then I'll attempt a third one.
Close, but no.
Also a miss.
It looks like our magic number is either
25.
26 or 27.
26 or 27. I'm gonna hedge my bets. Do you want to get 28?
Okay, so the beast is going to use its turn, and it's going to attempt to smash the wall one more time. So it just needs to hit it once. So roll another. That'll be all right. The wall is down, and it takes another 3 damage. And so let me just remove the wall. And the beast is then going to try a screeching advance. So it's going to make a blood-curdling screech and stride twice. All creatures within 80 feet of the beast at any point during the movement are subject to the effect of the blood-curdling scream.
Which is
so
I'm guessing that's a will save.
Yep, it is a will save. So everybody, including Amiri, is going to make a will save.
Boorah! Success.
I get a +2, so that moves it from a crit failure to a normal failure.
Yep.
We're still in the same month.
Anybody? So nobody got a crit fail?
Nope.
But I had a critical success.
All right, then you're unaffected. If you succeed, you get frightened 1. If you failed, you get frightened 2.
Right.
And then that's going to be it for the owlbear. What did you get? Jory, you rolled 22, so that's a fail. So you're frightened 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and don't forget to roll for ARF.
Okay, for ARF.
Alright, but it's now Amiri's
Oh, yeah,
turn.
no.
Oh, Amiri has to roll. My bad. Oh, wait,
no, you rolled for Amiri.
Did she fail?
24. She
failed. So she's frightened 1. She shakes it off, and she's going to take her attack her ready action. That's going to be a miss. So now it's her turn. Miss. Miss.
Yes. And
miss.
Oof.
Alright, Sojin, you're up.
Sojin takes the very bold and fucking practically insane move to tumble on through.
Oh my
Go for
god.
Let's see. Let me just go here. That is acrobatics versus DC 27.
Versus what's the DC reflex? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it. You tumble through.
It is now flanked.
It is now flanked.
He is going to first try to trip it.
Oh, make it roll.
Athletics. I'm
That's
rerolling
not
that.
gonna do it. Yep, go for it.
Ooh.
It was not meant to be.
All right. Well then, he goes in for his one attack. Let's see. Let me just double check something here. No, I'm gonna just go with a standard, confident finisher.
And miss.
Okay. But it still takes half the precision damage, so that's all right. So that's gonna be 2. All right.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I keep forgetting. Yeah, 2 damage. Yeah.
All right. Iskander, you're up.
All right.
By the way, remove lower your after your turns, lower frightened by 1.
Yeah, so I'm good now.
All right. Iskander's going to do all that she can do, which is to attack. She's going to use her first action to swap back to her lance. She's using it two-handed because you can't use a lance one-handed while you're on the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's a miss.
That's a miss. And using exacting strike. 32. Wow! Hey, fucking damage on this roll. Okay.
Okay. So that will hit for 11 points of damage.
12.
All right.
12. Okay.
Yeah, 12.
Because of Sonic.
Yeah, I see it. Is there anything else?
That's it for her turn. I'll remove one. I'll do with fear.
Remember, it needs to. It must make a fortitude save.
No. That's just on the crit.
Oh, it's not a crit. Okay, I misread.
Yep.
Okay. By the way, Troyka, how long does the boulders last again, right?
Until I turn it off, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. So
He moved out of it, and I'm not in it.
You're probably both in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 20 feet in diameter, so you're probably both in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both still in it.
Oh shit! At least I can dodge.
Yeah, so it's a reflex save, right?
Hold on. Yeah.
Just click the ability again.
Like I have it up here. I actually don't see a duration. Let me double check Sorry, I just got another piece of fucking dog shit from my insurance. It fell into my lap, so I'm a little distracted.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's just another situation where they're like, "Oh yeah, we're not applying your insurance," and it's like, why not? And it's like, "Fuck you, we don't have to tell you that." It's just like a regular doctor's appointment. You think it'd be the most ready to have your insurance applied to thing ever, and then I got the bill, and it's like your insurance paid $0. It's like, what am I even paying you for then?
Have you?
Well, it doesn't make a difference. Clearly.
I don't. The thing is, I'm actually looking on here. I actually don't see anything saying that it's like duration or if it has like a concentration or anything. So it might just be a one and done.
Yeah, I think it is a one and done, so we're good.
Okay, in that case, then, yeah, you're totally fine.
Yeah, it's like even still, I rolled to be safe.
Okay, but yeah, so it is your turn. You're gonna turn your aura back on, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Boom.
Which I can do as an action paired with an attack, so she can kind of meander her way forward as she turns it on and makes the attack.
Okay, go for it.
So I lose the frightened one I go down a frightened at the end of turn.
Yes.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll be making a 2-action attack, so it'll be this plus 3.
With
With
plus flanking.
So 24. Guessing that doesn't.
A 24 will miss. Yes.
That was on rolling a 9. It's fine. All right, that's my turn then.
Okay. Frightened goes down. Zarni, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try something I haven't tried yet.
Okay, what's that?
Malicious Shadow.
Oh, so a focus spell. All right, so
That number doesn't look right.
It doesn't.
did you set it as a primal spell?
I can't. For some odd reason, it doesn't have that setting.
Because it's a focus spell, it's...
Okay, well, I'm gonna double check it real quick. Where's your sheet? Where's your seat? And that's what's the ability?
It's Malicious Shadow. I've got it pulled open.
Hold on, let me. What the hell?
Yeah. And it was a drag and drop.
Okay, P2E.
Oh, wait, you have to go down further and set the values. I think.
Your patron morphs target. When you cast a spell, and each time you sustain it, the shadow strikes target. Our melee spell attacks a deal.
Oh,
damage.
wait, that's the other one. This is the one where it summons up a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing malicious shadow, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So basically, what that does is that creates a
critter, basically.
Effectively, yeah. Do you have a new? I'm just checking your sheet real quick. Sorry, guys. This will be just a moment. Okay, no, you don't. All right, so. All right, I'm gonna set that up for you because there is a. You are an int caster, and you do have training. So.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your spellcasting modifier for damage. So yeah, it's not even set up right for damage.
What's the damage? Quick.
1d10 plus spell modifier.
Okay. Just checking it. Does that look better?
Yeah.
Yes and yes.
Okay, so there we go. Easy fix. So basically, every time you cast a spell, and when you sustain it, basically using an action to reactivate it, the shadows whip out again.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll it again.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be a miss, but basically every turn you can spend one action to reactivate it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you have one action remaining.
I'm gonna cast
Also, do you want
shield on myself because it's my only one action.
Okay, so you cast Glass Shield. Jory, you're up.
Well, evidently there's no room for me to hit
Yeah, you do. Remember, you have reach.
it on
You
this
have
side,
your
so
dagger.
I'm going to try and
No,
throw
his
my
spear.
dagger.
Oh,
His
that's true.
spear. His spear has reach,
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
and he is flanked.
I will.
Well, hold on. Go ahead.
I will use the spear then.
All right. 21 will miss.
That's 23 would miss. Yeah.
Attempt number 2. Oh, well, actually, I still have hero point. Let me try that one again.
All right.
I know I pressed
rolling?
that button. There it is. Okay, first one missed. So So for my second attack, I'll hit the number 2.
That'll be a miss.
Yeah, 26 will miss.
And the third attack. Oh.
All right, that'll be a miss as well.
I just waved it in its face, that's all. Okay.
All right. So the beast roars. Roar! God, I sounded like Cell. It's going to attempt to Talon. Sojin.
That's a miss.
All right, that is a miss. I will attempt again.
I am going to. Let me double check. Actually, I get an opportunity. I get to attack it first before that happens.
Oh, that's true. So make your attack roll.
That's 30.
Yep, that is indeed a 30. Holy crap! All right, as you do is strong bad damage to the creature, and striking it true for 30 points. And in anger, it reaches out with its talon and grabs hold of you because you're grabbed.
Yeah.
And since you are grabbed, it's going to attempt to gnaw. So you need to make a DC 28 will save as it tries to disembowel you.
Easy.
No, that's a failure.
That's a 28. Nope, that's a 28 because
How's
of
it 28?
circumstance. Because panache.
Panache gives you +1?
Yeah, for situational damages like this.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so
I'm only sticking 1.
Yeah, so with a beak strike, so I will have to make this roll. So
that hits, yes.
Alright.
19 damage.
And your sickened one.
Yep. Let's see, that puts me at
Alright, Amiri's turn.
50.
So Amiri is still raging and is going to swing the giant great. That's it. That's going to be 18 points of damage. And it will attempt to hit again. And will miss both of the time. So it slashes into the creature's back, dealing 18 points of damage. The creature looks in a bad way, but it is still up. Sojin, you're currently up.
Alright, so I need to make a acrobatics or to get out of the grip.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough?
Let me see. The grab is I have to look at the creature. Okay. It's against its athletics, so you needed a 30, so no.
I'll be rolling it then. Nope, never mind. Well then, I will just bite it.
Alright, go
Chomp.
for it. Alright, that'll be a miss.
Alright, and then I'll use my last action to call it out as a finisher so I can at least do some damage to it. Does a 25 hit at this range?
No.
Alright.
It's
just
1 inch in front of you. How could you miss?
Alright, so, okay, on a failure, you deal half your precise strike damage.
Alright.
So that's
6.
6 damage. So at least it's something.
So
and now I have to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, go ahead and make a fortitude save, but I'm going to ask how do you do it, because apparently that was enough.
Oh my god! He just goes like, "Fuck you!" Hung! Goes right through goes right for the vein, rips out the vein in the neck.
Oh my god.
He's just like, this is one pissed off pirate.
Yarhar, mateys. Walks a plank.
You see him like drop to the Owler drop. You see him just standing up, like he pulls himself out from the limbs, spitting feathers. Fuck you. And then you see him just vomiting a large amount of blood. If it's his or it's not, we don't know.
So I know we're running low on time, so I'm just gonna narrate this because I know the party. I know you're gonna immediately loot. But searching the beast den, you do see that the beast itself seems to be magically mutated and is much larger than it should be. Exploring the chamber beyond, you find the ceiling of this huge cavern arches 30 feet in the air, with a murky pool of water standing in the southern part of the cavern, in front of a narrow passageway. Little more than a crack that opens the wall. Wider sloping tunnels lead out of the cave to the west and northeast. A tumble of bones, rocks, fur, and leathers sits piled against the eastern wall. And on top of that pile, you see Sojin, the lookout, lying dead atop the pile.
Sojin goes over to the body. Valermorn, son of a bitch. This is what you get for playing with gods and powers beyond your own belief. You see him actually kick the body.
Okay. And
You were a son of a bitch in life. And it looks like you took the chicken's way out. And then he probably vomits again.
You good?
Now he is. He just finally passed the check for the sickened.
Alright, so I just need to I'm just writing down what you find.
Alright.
Sojin says, if we find any rings that have the hair with that bitch on it, don't put them on. I have a bad feeling about them. If they're likely to explode.
Oh joy.
Well, think about it. When the Dryad tried to scry using the hair, it exploded.
Okay, so that's what you that's what you find. A chain shirt, a long sword that glows, a ring made of green nymph's hair, 2 hatchets that glow, a jar of a substance, a vial of a different substance, 2 smoke sticks lesser, a moderate tanglefoot bag, and a moderate thunderstone, and a small cache of coins.
Oh, add that
This
to
is
the
just a
list.
random thing, but it's kind of funny that in the chat you had Amiri say that by accident.
Yeah. Well.
Eh.
Also, Amiri is like, say, I know we're running low.
We'll examine those the axes and the swords later.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess you want to close it out, Dan?
Yeah, we need to start wrapping up.
Okay.
Alright, everybody. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Take care. Get plenty of rest. Get plenty of water. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Take care now.